Let's get it. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the Press Box. It's your boy, J-Rob DiBiase, General Manager of the best standing football brand on Players' Choice right now. You know, I want to make a declaration to everybody who's going to be watching this that if you want to come to the new death row, I'm taking applications. If you don't want the host dancing all in the videos, loud mouths with bad pronunciations, bad agendas, y'all go to the other side. But if you want to get to the facts, if you want to get to the business where everything is 10 toes, you slide to the press box, the new death row. And you know what? Just to show you the impact that we're having here at the new death row, there's somebody out there that y'all know from that other brand, the other show. I don't want to say the name. Y'all know it in the title. He saw the light. Came to Monday Night Raw. You see the red brand. That other show's the blue brand. This is the red brand, the best brand. I want to just make sure I give a warm welcome to the newest press box member. You've seen him a few times up here. My Oos. Trent, what's shaking, bro? Welcome to the dark side, brother.
What's poppin'? What's good, bro?
How you feeling, bro? What do you want to tell the people before I intro the rest of the guys, man?
I mean, I don't want to say too much. You know, they doing their thing over there. That's just what it is. But, you know, sometimes things get a little too repetitive sometimes. I'm tired of hearing Dookie sometimes. You be Dookieing up. So, I mean, hey, like I said, bro, I don't know, bro. Hey, like we said, bro, what we say, real ball hours?
Hey, it's real. It's time to talk real ball. It's real ball hours. So let me give y'all the rest of the panel. Definitely new to the scene. Press box #1 rookie right now. Micah Parsons, #1 fan. Michael Baldino, what's good, brother?
What's goody, boys?
Sir.
How we doing?
How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great right now. Feeling great. We got Trent here. The W.
Yeah, we're about to get to the facts. Now, let me get back to the other #1 rookie on the press box. My New York Jets fan. He's another guy who's seen a light. Death Row Records, man. Manny was shaking, brother. Let's get
shaking?
it.
Trent, J-Rob, what's
shaking?
Up, man? You know what it is, my boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Mr. Analytics, the brainiac, the voice of reason, the man that keeps it to the facts, very objective. Listen, if you play bad, you play bad. If you play good, you play good. He only sees it in black and white. You can't blur the lines with this guy. Let's y'all already know what it is. Riddell, what's good, baby?
What is good? What's good? How we doing?
What's
man?
Good? Yes.
Man, that's Ice Cube. That's real Death Row, man.
That's real Death Row. That's Ice Cube.
That's real Death Row.
Hey,
Mr. Fly, Eagles fly. Mr. I told you so. Mr. All I gotta do is sit back and laugh. Because time and time again, I tell you what it is and it comes to light. Let's get to the real talk with Mr. MJ.
It's a beautiful day. Oh,
it's a beautiful day.
I'm ready to get to it.
Death Row Records on top, man. And last. But, did he slide? All right, let's get into it. Now, let's get into the facts, fellas. Now, I don't know where my other dog is. I be missing about 2 or 3. Hopefully, they show up. Definitely, I hope they show up. But let's get to the business, fellas. I got breaking news. You see the flag?
Yeah.
You see the flag? You see my flag? I got to know what this means, y'all. Aaron Rodgers, 21-day practice window. Doesn't say he's about to play football, but he's going to be practicing for the next 21 days. Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing for the New York Jets? Breaking news.
Hey,
I just had to come over here because that boy was cutting a crazy promo, and I'm messy just like my mama. So I had to come over here and say W Press Box Game.
Yes, sir.
Me? I'm over here. I'm over here post op, bro. I'm getting my knees looked at, y'all. You feel me? My battle.
Hey, he's coming back.
Justice.
He's coming back.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Yes, sir. The comeback.
Almost back.
Crazy.
So
Yes, sir, man.
I had to tap in because that promo was crazy, but I gotta go for the doctor show back up. All right, y'all.
Nah, W promo.
W promo. Yeah, man. We here with it. Bama. Salute to the soldier. Now let me say this. Let me run it back, y'all. What does this mean for the Jets? Is this a positive sign for Jets fans like myself, or should I really just get over it? And J-Rob, it's time to get to next season.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. J-Rob, we live on something called hope and optimism. This is what we live on every day of our lives. As
Cheers
Jets
to
fans.
that, brother. Cheers to that.
But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this right now. They play the Falcons, and then they play the Texans. They win those 2 games. He's playing against Washington.
Okay, so
I guarantee it.
My question is that J-Rob, first off, what is y'all record?
4-6.
Yeah, Manny, why we talk about him coming back right now? That's my
he got removed off IR. That's why he's talking about him.
He's practicing apparently, or he's on the practice field. I don't
This is
know.
what I'm
exactly
saying.
what
If he's able to play, I'm saying this, bro.
Drug test him.
Who would rest of that schedule? Because I already said if Aaron Rodgers was playing, bro, y'all was going to win like 12
Bro,
games.
you don't want him to play Miles Garrett.
They play the Texans, the
Miles
Falcons,
Garrett's
the Commanders, the Browns, and the Dolphins.
Yeah,
and the Patriots.
but what's the MJ though? Miles Garrett's in the sling.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Miles Garrett, he's hurt. He's in a sling, bro.
Oh,
so, bro.
The problem is, I will admit, Trent, if we had a quarterback, this last stretch would be so winnable. Oh my God,
yeah.
it's so winnable.
It would.
My thing too, the reason why I slanted by saying that like I wouldn't play Rodgers this season, and I'm not saying that him coming back to practice is a bad thing. I think that's a great thing for the Jets because he's able to come back now instead of having to come back next offseason during training camp. So he's going to have time to prepare. 100%. I'm in on that. The question is though, when is he going to be ready to play this season? And at that time, are you going to drop those maybe 2-3 games, or are you going to win a couple of them to keep you in this playoff picture? Because right now it's looking very bleak, and they had a chance earlier in the season. Now I would say I would lean towards not having him in for this season and just preparing for next. That's me.
Yeah, let's get a top 10 pick though. This draft.
Let's be very clear with the Jets. They are the second worst team in the AFC right now based off standings. Right? They are 4-7. To expect Aaron Rodgers, what he's doing right now, he's just playing with y'all feelings. I'm being honest. He's playing with y'all feelings. He's messing with your emotions because there's no way the Jets, him coming back, you said Washington, there's no way y'all will have a chance to make the playoffs. There's no reason for this dude.
Bro, Carolina still got a chance to make the playoffs technically.
But that's a worse division. Hold on.
Let's be real. Let's be real. I don't care about technicalities. Let's be realistic. The Jets have no chance to make the playoffs. They're done. They're cooked.
My question to you is that who is the 7th seed right now, if you know, and what's their record?
Hey, Trent. Wait, Trent. I've been working on something for a long time. On the other brand, they kicked my bro to the curb. I said, nah, man. You need to be revived, gang. It's time for you to come home. It's time for you to come home and revive and have the Cody Rhodes-like run you're supposed to have. It's time for him to go on his Cody Rhodes run. Bring him out. Ben, what's good, my brother? How are you doing?
Yo. Ben, you lagging, gang? What's good?
Yeah, you lagging already, bro. Ben, what's good?
Doing good, man.
Bro, I gave you the good intro, Ben.
Doing good, bro.
Man, that theme song just came in whack. Not gonna lie.
Come on, man.
Hold on, J-Rob. Did I miss the opening? Did I miss the intro?
Yes,
I'm really
mad. Oh, yeah, you missed J-Rob DiBiase. Yes, you missed the
Let me this one. What? Gridiron. I just want to let you know what y'all gonna do when that boy Trent, that boy Tommy DeVito loving. That boy, Giants, dad on the Giants coach staff loving. 20th.
Yeah, you seen those
Python
videos of them
retired,
Italian
still
guys talking about
dangerous,
Tommy
no.
DeVito? Oh
Boy,
my God,
Trent
bro.
gonna do when he come for y'all. That's right. I don't know what J-Rob DiBiase gonna do. I know he got some plans, but boy, that boy Trent know the real team to come on. That boy
we've been
Trent
watching
know
film.
where the real football talk be having. That boy Trent know if they want to have conventional, honest, actual football talk. You show up on the press box and you let them know every single day. That's right, Trent. Let them know. Put some respect on Trent's name. You know who we had today? Who Trent had on the show today? Go and let them know, Trent. Let them know what kind of moves you got.
I mean, me and my dog
It's
J-Rob.
like
No.
It's regular. It's
Are you
regular.
getting
No need
quiet?
to be humble. No need to be humble.
Bro,
Don't
Trent,
like
tell him.
little
Trent,
dick.
tell him. Trent, tell him.
Let them know.
We're not
I
Hollywood.
told
Trent,
him,
tell him.
Let
We're
him know,
not
Trent.
Hollywood.
Let's
We're
go.
not Hollywood.
Stop
We're
it.
not
Stop
Hollywood.
Say it with your chest,
Stop
Trent.
it.
Nah,
I don't know.
I told y'all. I said Dory Jackson gonna pull up. He pulled up 2 hours ago. Me and
I
J-Rob
tapped in. US. He sold though. He sold by doing that hat. I'll never forgive him for that. I'll still never forgive him for that.
Yeah, make
He's
sure
still
y'all
Dory.
tune to my channel. I had a
He's
Dory
still
Jackson pull up like 2 hours ago. But
Yes, sir.
bro.
all right, now back to this. Now it's all good. Now let's get back to
Thank you
this
for
man,
letting me
Aaron
get
Rodgers.
that off, J-Rob. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
It's all good.
to answer Trent's question, right now the 7th seed is the Colts with 6-5. But let's keep this in mind. Right under them are the Texans, who a lot of people like right now.
We played
The
him.
Broncos, who are on the hottest streak in the AFC. The Bills still have Josh Allen. So the Jets got to jump all those dudes to make the play.
But let me ask you a question right now. Does it work? Does head-to-head work like that in the NFL? If you beat a team head-to-head?
But things over there, bro. Like I see what you're saying, but just like how the Broncos is going on right now, if Aaron Rodgers comes back, why can't the Jets do the same thing?
They'll be 10-7.
You say he's coming back in against
No,
Washington,
because they'll
right?
lose too many games by the time he's ready to go.
You think? Oh, so who are they next 2 games?
The Falcons and the Texans.
I'm not gonna
They're
lie.
losing
The
Texans.
Texans won this. Okay.
But you acting like that
They can
defense
win,
not gonna
though.
play versus them though.
They
Like,
can
they
win.
like-
This is
Good,
my-
but again, that Tim Boyle, bro, like that's Tim Boyle game. Like,
Trevor Simeon's gonna play, bro.
easy, not too much on
it's
Tim, all right?
that's
Not too
even
much
that's
on
almost
Tim.
even worse.
Nah,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Tim Boyle is my man, but yeah, too much. Yeah, let's put Tim. It's over.
Trevor
It's over.
Simeon could play.
One game we cooked. Hey, man.
Manny, wait, Manny. Before we start
Over.
talking
That's my
about
dog.
Trevor,
I gotta be honest. It's over.
before we start talking about Trevor Simeon, we're talking about the Jets having to string together multiple wins here. This isn't a thing of like, oh, you.
When
can
do
go
they play
3-2.
Washington?
It doesn't
December
matter. I'm
24th.
not even
They
talking
play
about
the Texans and the
They're gonna be out of
Dolphins
the
too.
playoffs.
They play the
Dolphins
Dolphins.
No,
again.
Manny.
They're chalk.
Wait, man. Yeah, they're chalk, bro. Because this is the thing.
Y'all have not beaten
The
the
Jets.
Dolphins without
Aaron Rodgers
a
has
quarterback.
never played with these guys one game and besides 3 snaps. So if we're talking about Aaron Rodgers being on the level to string together multiple games in a moment where you need it, I don't think that he's there yet, and I don't think that's an indictment on Aaron Rodgers.
All right,
I think
Michael, let me ask you this though.
Good, but
Cooked.
How many points does Aaron Rodgers? If he was to come back, he don't got. I'm telling you right now. I know people be like, "Oh, he don't got to be Aaron Rodgers." He only has to score 18 points a game, and we win.
No, Manny. This is the thing, and I get it. You're a Jets fan. I get it. Hold
I'm
on,
exaggerating,
Riddell.
You know how it is.
Let me
Hope
go.
and optimism.
No,
Hope and optimism.
I know, but Manny, the biggest thing, I just don't think by the time Aaron Rodgers is ready to go to play, let alone whether or not he gets his
7
timing
losses
right and all
is
that.
too much, bro. Maybe if they would have 6.
It's just too deep of a hole. Also, to give you an example, when Tom Brady went to the Bucks, it took him like a couple months, about halfway. It took some time to get some timing down, and he just hasn't had that in live game action as much as we would like. So you're legitimately asking Aaron Rodgers, who's damn near 40, who just tore his Achilles. I don't care what kind of special surgery he had to come back in the season.
That's hell.
And you're asking him to do something legitimately nobody has ever done before. And if it goes wrong, he might be done.
Yeah, forever.
So you're saying right now, look, man, we gave Zach all we got. We gave Tim Boyle a shot. You know what, Trevor, just finish out the season, and we come back ready to go next year.
They could get
it's
a top
just not
10
worth
pick
it.
too, man.
It's just not worth it.
That's
man.
what they should look for.
It's just not worth it because you already know your deficiencies. That line's still not getting any better. So even if Aaron Rodgers come back, the line's still a problem.
I think the Jets have like
it's just not worth it.
What's up,
Let's
right
just be clear. Let's just be clear. The Jets are 4-7 right now. The expectation, potentially based off some miracle, that Aaron Rodgers may come back on December 24th, Christmas Eve, against the Washington Commanders. You have to play 3 games before then: the Falcons, the Texans, and the Dolphins.
You
Y'all
could
are
beat
not
the
beating
Falcons. That's the only
Texans.
one you could beat.
Y'all are
You
not
could beat
beating the
Falcons.
Dolphins. You're going to end up potentially, like if you're looking at the upside, 5-9 by the time Aaron Rodgers comes back. Y'all are cooked. It's good. Y'all are cooked. It's fine. And it is what it is. Y'all not making the playoffs.
Bro, I've been cooked for 15 years, bro. That's annoying.
I know. I'm
It is what it
sorry.
is.
Yeah, but you got to look at it from a reason.
Yeah, I know.
Look who came. Hey, look who came to crash the party, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, real death.
You know
Got
what
my
team we
money.
want
What's
to
up,
win.
Muddy?
Oh my God! Oh, look who it is! Boo! Somebody boo that man!
Ooh, what's good, Dub?
What is this
What are you
title?
doing? What are you doing here on Death Row Records, man?
What is this title?
Good, Doug.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
What's good, man? Like, what is this?
You got a problem, sir? You
It
got a
just
problem with the title?
It just doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
You got motherfuckers working together to make a platform. We competing with each other. That shit don't make sense. Like, why are we competing?
Are we under one roof?
We under one roof. Why we having titles like this? This shit don't mean nothing. We over here trying to grind together. This shit
Bro,
don't
let us
make
cut
sense.
the promos, bro. Let us cut.
Yo, you gotta let us cut the
Promos for
promos.
what?
This is WWE, bro.
WWE.
This is WWE, bro.
That shit don't make sense. We over here,
bro. You think we really
over-
going to you acting like on the most drama-filled sports platform where somebody yourself loves the drama and entertainment. You're telling me right now you can't embrace the drama and entertainment. I'm inducing to you right now. Do you understand, Dub? Or do you really think I'm trying to bring you down? Are you seriously thinking I'm trying to bring you down?
It's not drama. It's just confusing. I mean, I love the banter we have, but I mean, I'm not competing with anybody on here, bro. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to. We trying to.
We're not.
That's fair.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's not a competition. It's not my competition. My competition. But my competition.
Because we're not actually competing with you, brother. If one wins, we all win, King. We all on the same
my
platform.
competition with everyone else. You feel me? Everyone outside of PC, but I want everybody to eat. You feel me? Don't make sense that we got to be against each other. You feel
Not
me?
Dub. It's like SmackDown versus Raw.
That's what I'm trying to see. WWE. It's all WWE. Exactly. It's all players' choice. We all winning, bro.
So Gridiron's Raw because Gridiron gets the most views, and then SmackDown shit's
I mean, SmackDown's better than Raw in real life. I mean,
yeah. So what we talking
about? Right now.
Wow.
I don't know which one's better. I don't know.
So,
I know back when I watched it was Monday Night Raw, and then SmackDown was a little, or maybe this is ECW.
When was this?
Watch him out.
So crazy. No, we could just, but the thing is, we could just settle it. I mean, I could put my guys up against your guys, and we could just figure that out.
Another debating shit.
I mean, I know right now debates haven't really been your thing, so I understand. I understand if you don't want to do that. And I understand you got a big battle coming up with Mars, but you know, if you want to put your guys up against our guys, we can see who's the better group. You feel me?
I still don't see the sense in why me and Mars are up there. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man,
but
sound like you a little scared of me.
What?
Yo, Dub.
Listen. Hey, Dub, look. Hey, Dub, look. We love you, brother. Hey, Dub. Look. We love you, brother. We not seriously trying to see y'all down for one East. We all eat. This is really all for fun. But listen, if you really feel some type of way, you can talk about it backstage, bro. But if you want to talk football with us, you can gladly stick around and talk football with us. Because that's what we do up here, brother.
What are y'all talking about?
So you want to talk football? Do you want to talk football or do you not want to talk about football with us? We're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
What about
in his 21-day practice window? Is it worth him coming back in this 21? If the 21 days goes the way it goes, should he come back and play in December, or is it just wasting his time?
I think he's stupid for sitting here trying to do that dumbass shit. He's gonna ruin his career even more. Trying to, bro, an Achilles tear takes a long time to recover. You trying to sit here and do that is the dumbest thing he can do. So I respect the grind, but I mean, bro, you got money, you set, bro. If you want to prolong your career, bro, there ain't no reason to do it. Love the competitiveness, though. It is what it is, but it's stupid. It doesn't make sense to do.
And I think this is something I'd like to add to that, Dub, because I agree with you on the premise. I think the main reason why he's coming back though is like for in practice and everything is just to get acclimated back to the Jets because he hasn't had a lot of time there. Now, if he really has the mindset, which is Aaron Rodgers thinking 100%, like if he's really saying I want to come back and lead into the playoffs right now, that's crazy. I agree with you, but I'm not sitting here mad at him for like coming back and trying to get acclimated with the Jets this season so that next season they could be a little better.
I think people be doing some dumbass shit in the name of what, like competitiveness. Like, and I could respect it all they want, but bro, like you got a life, bro. You just tore your fucking Achilles.
Yeah,
like
No,
that's
they're
insane.
trying to make a
No, it
statement,
doesn't
not
make
gonna lie.
sense. It doesn't make sense because like if y'all was if the Jets was like 500, maybe like a game below 500 or like in the mix, but if you're second to last in the conference, it's like
yeah.
Yes,
what are you
they have
coming
a
back for?
terrible offensive line too. So you're going to try to be on a team with a terrible offensive line, and then people are going to crap on you even more because you're not performing well in the postseason. It doesn't make sense. He needs to. I think he's bluffing. I don't think he's coming back.
Drink more water.
He's always
Drink more
bluffing.
water.
He's always
That's not the
bluffing.
kind of history I want to see. Because dear God, he comes back, he gets hurt again, and then Aaron Rodgers is retiring at the end of the season. Was that worth it? It's
I
just not worth
just don't think we need the miracle right now. Like at the end of the day, the Jets have bigger problems than just this Aaron Rodgers thing. I think we did a lot of bad things in free agency. Like in order to appease Aaron Rodgers, we brought in Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb. Fellas, they have been abysmal as receivers for us in terms of drops, bad blocks, and maybe you could say they would be maybe different players with Aaron Rodgers. But Lord have mercy, you're still NFL wide receivers. Like there's still a certain standard in which I expect you to play at. I don't think Aaron Rodgers should be considering playing. I think he just needs to focus on his recovery. Like we don't need a miracle; it's a waste of time. But let's move on from that because I think we still got to see how that unfolds to really come to a full blown conclusion. But since I got two Eagles fans in here, I do find this a little amusing because this has been a conversation for a while about who's running the NFC.
Oh,
yeah, the Eagles play the 49ers in Philly, right?
In Philly, I believe.
In Philly. Yeah. And the 49ers open up as a favorite on the road against the Eagles, which I'm confused about. As Dub and MJ specifically first, before you jump in early, you could go after them. I want to hear their points. Do you think do you think it is this underestimation of the Eagles is a bit overblown at this point?
Bro, y'all, everybody that is, I feel like the better than people, they messed up. I was another word, but I'm trying to keep it clean. They messed up bad.
Wait, are the 49ers favorite?
Underdogs. Yes. Having the Eagles as underdogs. Because
whoa. What's
why are you giving a team that won 10 games extra ammo to be like people are still doubting us? I could see if they were, underdogs if they were in San Francisco.
Oh,
we're talking about we're in Philly. We're talking about we're in Philly.
Yeah, Philly adds to it.
That's crazy.
And
they
beat the Chiefs, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Cowboys.
Barely beat
what
the
are we
Chiefs.
talking about? What are we talking
Yeah, but
about?
they didn't. Yeah, but you say
they still won early. They still won.
That's what I'm saying. And as much as everybody is saying, and I don't want to knock the Eagles by saying this, but they could be playing better in a lot of these games that they are winning. And once that clicks to me, that's scary because to me, when we're looking at the Eagles and the Niners, I think that Philly plays a massive difference because they're just so confident there. And the one thing that I'd like to push back on, though, I think the Niners have 100% a shot. I think it's going to be close. Like the games that you've seen with the Eagles in the past 2-3 weeks, I think it's going to stay like that. Now, I do have the Eagles ending up winning. My thing is, though, can that secondary hold up against Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel? If they can do a good job on those guys in coverage and they can get pressure to Brock Purdy, that is a recipe for them to win pretty confidently. If Brock Purdy gets comfortable and Ayuk and Deebo are back there, getting run after catch, it's going to be tough because of the secondary. But yes, I do think the Eagles will pull it out, though, honestly.
I don't see that much like emphasis on the secondary. It's really the game is going to be won at the line of scrimmage. Like if Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, if they can all get home to Brock Purdy, it's going to be a repeat. He might get injured again.
Yeah,
he's
that's
gonna be
a
injured
big
again.
thing too. Yes.
Like he
Yes,
couldn't
yes.
even last one or two drives in the playoffs because Hassan Reddick messed up his elbow. So I think that's where it's going to be one. And if they can get home on Hurts, it'll make it difficult. Hopefully, Lane Johnson, he can be healthy because Jack Driscoll against that 49ers pass, rush is just it's going to be bad. So I feel like that's where the game's going to be won. If Brock Purdy has little time, then I'm not really concerned about the secondary. So
yeah, because we've seen Brock Purdy with pressure kind of, break down a little bit. And
let me know when I can go and tell the truth, man, because y'all killing me on here.
Before you go, I want to
go ahead, Dub. Yeah, go ahead, Dub.
Go ahead, Dub.
Yeah, I keep saying this. I'm not really wanting to do this, but it is what it is. It's just pure racism. I don't care what anyone says.
Bro.
It's the most racist shit I've ever seen in my life. You got a team in the Philadelphia Eagles that's filled with nothing but brothers out there. You just defeat the fucking Kansas City Chiefs who won the Super Bowl, and everyone still considers the team to beat. And they're still the underdogs. This team lost 3 games in a fucking row. They lost 3. They lost 3 games in a fucking row, bro. 3 games. Embarrassing losses, but they still get considered favorites. This is racism. I don't care what anyone says. It's complete. I don't understand why this is a thing. I don't understand what logic this makes sense, because they talk about the competition. Well, let's look at the competition that the 49ers beat, right? You want to talk about the 49ers beating the Cowboys? Okay, cool. They're a good team in the NFC.
They waxed the Cowboys.
They
correct.
They waxed them. Okay, cool. They waxed them. They also beat the Jaguars. They beat the Steelers.
They waxed the Jags too.
They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Cool. Seahawks. Let's look at the teams in which the fucking Eagles is beaten. We beat the Cowboys as well. Yep. We beat the Chiefs as well.
Badly.
We beat the Bills.
Badly.
We beat the Dolphins. We beat the Dolphins. So we're beating teams that are good competition. And even then, the Dolphins was a team at the point in time where they were a great team at that point in time and reviewed highly. So we're going up against contenders and beating contenders, but somehow we don't get called favorites. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I'm thinking, I'll say this early before you go, because I don't mean to interrupt you, but I definitely want you to get your point across early, because I know you're a 49ers fan on the low. I will say this. I think what Vegas is doing is because during those the losses for the 49ers, they had injuries. Debo was out, Trent was out.
Thank you.
Then when I'm thinking Vegas is banking on, with the addition of Chase Young and those guys getting healthy, they won 2-3 straight. So Vegas is giving them the momentum, and they've been dominant. So honestly, and the thing is, it's kind of crazy because the home team automatically gets 3 points for being at home. Like you usually get 3 points for being
dominant
at home
against the Bucks.
Yeah, so the 49ers getting the 2.5 point spread is kind of crazy. But I think I'm just going by what I think Vegas is looking at.
The Seahawks were hurt. Shut up. The Seahawks were hurt. You freaking idiots.
Also, are the Seahawks?
They were hurt too.
Let early go, y'all. Let early go, y'all. Let early go. Wait, let early go. Let early go.
Let's say what it really is, fellas. The Eagles are one of the most fluke fucking teams in the NFL now. We all know it, man. Let me go for a second.
There's number 2 races up here, bro.
Here we go.
I hate that.
Y'all barely beat teams. A lot of times, Jalen Hurts plays a terrible first half.
Gridiron just coming over, huh?
Yeah, they want to pull
up. I'll be honest. A lot of times, Jalen Hurts plays a terrible first half, and I got to admit, the boy is clutch. The boy will save the day. But let's be honest, guys. Every win you guys have gotten, other than the part the Dolphins went, and I was a little fluke because there was some calls that wasn't getting called. Dog, y'all have barely eased y'all way by in so many victories, man. You are a drop away from losing the game versus the Chiefs. Now I'll say this. From what Jalen Hurts is showing me, he might have had enough time, 130, to go down there and draw on the field. Who knows? But we'll never know because he dropped the ball. What the 49ers have done since the pick of Chase Young, they've dominated teams offensively. Go check the yards, passing yards, and rushing yards per game since the pick of Chase Young. Again, we're looking at a team that has all cylinders.
3 weeks ago?
Everybody's back healthy. And we all know if Jalen Hurts has a bad first half versus the 49ers, it's going to be a blowout. Ask that. Let's be honest, man.
Question, bro?
If you believe in the Eagles, you just an Eagles fan.
Can I ask you a question, though, bro?
Dumbass shit.
So who do you believe more when trailing, Brock Purdy who has never shown to win a game when trailing, or Jalen Hurts, who, like you said, is clutch.
Dang, that's an
every
ether.
single time.
That's
I
an ether.
believe-
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait. Also,
Majority. I believe here you go, Fat G baby. I believe that at the end of the day, it all depends on the team you playing against. The 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. You let the 49ers get up a touchdown, two or three touchdowns, it's over for you. Like, this ain't the same. I get it. He done came back versus these guys and those guys. You're not coming back versus the 49ers. Especially if Brock Purdy is clicking on all cylinders, it's going to be over. Hey, MJ, let's be real, dog.
When did Chase Young get there?
wait, MJ,
Let's be
MJ.
real, dog.
MJ,
Y'all don't
let me
want
ask
no
you this,
work.
though.
And I'm going to tell you like
early.
this. If you believe in your Eagles so much, then put some money up.
This is the dumbest shit.
Early out here trying to
Put some money
Trying to
up.
make hella bets.
What? Yo, I need y'all to understand something.
Players'
This
choice
is the
betting.
dumbest. This is the dumbest shit I heard about them not.
Everything
being able to
is
run the ball.
dumb with you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Defense
tell
is
you
dumb,
why.
dog.
No, watch this.
Talk about
Watch
that
this.
dumb ass defense
So
I
you
got.
want to talk about? You want to talk about them?
And it
I'm
kills.
dumb.
You want to?
Their
You want to
linebackers
talk?
suck.
You want to talk?
water
You want
on
to talk
Mike.
about? You
I'm
want to talk
dumb.
about? No. You want to talk about? Since Chase Young's been there, they haven't been able to run the ball. They don't run the ball. They ran the ball 9 times against the Jaguars with Travis Etienne. They ran the ball 9 times against the Buccaneers with Rashad White. And then you didn't have Kenneth Walker there. So of course they're not running the ball. Because what happens is
Go ahead. Finish it. What happens?
Because on the other side against the Jaguars, they've been scoring. So of course it's not. So of course they can't sit here and fucking run the ball because of that.
But what the passing
Wait.
y'all
So
looking like?
early.
What the passing y'all looking like too?
Bob Purdy
My
ain't
question
no
to you is,
shit up like that.
I said the opposing team
The
passing
opposing
and
team.
rushing yards against the 49ers defense since the pick up of Chase Young. Read them stats off for me.
Okay, you're going up
Read
against
that
the
point
Seahawks.
differential.
You're going up.
But
that
they
fuck
not the
differential.
Eagles, though. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
going up
They
against the
absolute teams
Seahawks.
aren't the
You're going up
Eagles.
against the Seahawks
Thank
without
you,
their
Doug.
running
Thank
back. You're going up against the Buccaneers where their offense is mediocre. But and then you're going up against the Jaguars, and I'll
Jaguars
give you the
good.
Jaguars.
Jaguars
I'll
are
give
Not
you
only
the
that,
Jaguars.
I'll give you for
That's a
sure.
good one.
Dub.
In Jacksonville.
Wait. Early. Stop for a sec. Not only that.
Even then, I
but
think
you're
the
talking
I
Jacksonville
love
about-
being
Jaguars
the
are
lone
fraud.
wolf. I love being alone. Oh, woo! I love being a lone wolf.
Early. See, this is what you do. You're being nasty right now because wait. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you, Shaggy.
All right,
Finish the
I'm lagging
conversation.
on the phone. Yeah, I like how you call me Shaggy when you can't beat me in a point. I'm cooking you, but let me say this.
Front row.
Hey.
man.
Hey. So
Welcome to Death
you
Row.
want to talk about how you talk about how when Jalen Hurts is getting pressured, he struggles. But what Brock Purdy against good defensive lines, what's
Gee, they
happened this
become
year?
promos.
And you could talk about how Trent Williams wasn't in the game for those games. But
happened? Lane
I
Johnson.
still see a defensive line in the Eagles that can wreak havoc. And when we're talking about matchups, Trent Williams.
So when do they wreak havoc? When do they do it then?
Matched up with Jalen Carter that game. So
When do they
let's
wreak
sit here
havoc?
and also knock Brock Purdy because yes, the passing yards are great.
Have you not seen
and
Jalen Carter
the
play?
QB rating is great.
Man,
But that's because
that's
of
what
the
I'm
team
saying. You don't watch
overall.
the
After that
game. You
D-line,
tell me they
that
wreak
defense
havoc.
is trash. After the D-line, that defense is not good.
Talking the talk,
After that
man.
D-line,
Y'all don't
that
wreak
defense
havoc
is not
versus
good.
no
They had to
team
go
y'all
get
play
Byard
against.
because they
Y'all never get pressure. Watch 49ers games since Chase Young got there. That's wrecking
Bro,
havoc.
hold up, bro.
They in
Hold
the
up.
backfield
Everybody,
almost every play. Watch them quarterback rushes.
hold up.
Like, come on, dog. Y'all
Hold
don't get
up,
to
but
no
everybody
quarterback. Everybody
talks about
throws
the
on y'all.
secondary.
Like, man, stop it, man.
Hold up.
Stop
Everybody
it.
talks about the Eagles secondary like it's super trash. But what did
It
Travis Kelce
is.
do?
It
It
is.
is trash. That's why they had to go get Byard.
Even with the
That's why
pick
they
up of
got
Kevin
Byard.
Byard,
That's why they
it's
got Byard.
trash.
That's why they got
You know,
Byard.
you know what the
Yeah, and it's still trash.
Hey, real talk. This is the ether right here. The
What was
Eagles.
y'all telling me
the
the
Eagles-
49ers secondary was trash earlier this
The,
year?
the 49ers secondary is
yeah,
trash,
that's
number
what
one.
But
Number two.
the pick
Number
up
two.
Chase
No.
Young has the prime.
Wait,
Number
everybody
two,
do that.
the quarterback.
Number two.
So they got
Number
let
two.
down.
The funny
And
part
these
is
last 3
the
weeks,
Eagles
have y'all
secondary.
seen my boy?
The
Have
Eagles
y'all seen
secondary.
number 7 these last 3 weeks?
The Eagles secondary hasn't been that good for a very long time. Even when the fact is,
You had two
we
All
won-
Pros last year, bro.
we won
What
a
you mean?
Super Bowl.
Exactly.
with
Your man
our
talking
secondary.
crazy.
What
I
you
told
mean?
you.
You had
I
two All
told you.
Pros.
You will. Dub will expose himself. He'll
You had
expose
two All
himself.
Pros. You had two All Pros.
No.
He'll
One
expose
mic.
himself. Just
One
keep letting
mic.
him
You saying you had two
talk.
All Pros.
Just
One
keep
mic.
letting him talk. He'll expose
One
himself.
mic. One
Because
mic.
James
mic.
Bradbury and Slade wasn't crazy last year. Okay.
Debo told y'all he's due.
No, because at the end of the day, you can all acknowledge the fact that was a little bit inflated because they faced a weak ass fucking schedule. So of course it wasn't as
Not
good.
a schedule.
It wasn't as well. The Super Bowl showed you. The Super
I was
Bowl
hearing
showed you
Slade
it
was
wasn't that
that
great.
boy.
Slay's still a good quarterback.
He is,
But
he
at
is.
the end of the day, the Eagles literally won a Super Bowl with our secondary not being that great. So don't give
Your
me the
linebacker's
second.
not that good neither.
Mm,
Your
pretty
second
good.
level is not good. Past that first level is bad for the Eagles. It gets bad.
Manny,
That is
hey, Manny, are you a 49ers guy,
bad.
Manny?
Like,
Manny, you
No, I'm
root
a
for the
Jets
49ers?
fan, bro. I'm just saying truth.
But
no,
are
it's
you
not
rooting for the
bad.
49ers
Like,
in this game?
Oh, versus the Eagles? Yeah, man. I like
It's not
this one.
bad.
Fuck
Second
my
year
Jets.
is not
It's
bad.
not
Manny, the
It's
only
not
one
that
telling the
bad.
truth on
At
here,
least
man.
average.
That's why I mess with Manny.
It's not.
Hold
It's
up.
not
The
that bad.
secondary is so bad, but
Y'all
against the
D-line is
Cowboys,
ass.
against the
Y'all
Dolphins,
Nah, they
linebackers
D-line's
are
not
ass.
bad.
against
They
the
D-line's
Chiefs,
not
Y'all
bad.
they have
back, they
30
D-line is
touchdowns
ass.
in the second
I
half.
ain't gonna lie,
not
early.
So
You
what?
making stuff
No,
up now,
I don't give
early.
a
You
fuck
saying
anything.
anything?
I
I
don't
think
care
past
about
the
the
D-line
names.
It's not that bad.
Stop saying
Past the
names.
D-line's cooked.
What is their productivity? That's what I'm saying to
Half
you.
the D line is
Who
Early,
gives to the quarterback
early.
over there?
Half
Their
That come on,
D-line
I
Billy
don't know.
Connor. Billy
but
Connor.
they're
What is he
Hold on,
doing
hold
this
on, hold
The
on,
year?
Eagles
fellas, hold
linebacking
on,
is
Manny,
not
hold up.
good, bro.
Early, I don't know how you say, I don't know how you look at that Eagles D line and you say it's ass. I need you to defend that point.
Early.
They
That's
doing
what-
this
hey,
year?
Early, you see
What
the
are
years
they
that
doing
have
this?
and you're hating
Early, if
10
you
times
were
harder.
watching the
hating
Eagles
it.
games, you would know what that team's doing this year.
Yeah,
What they doing?
Jalen Carter is a monster. I saw on Reddit.
Okay,
Is a
so if Jalen Carter's
Fletcher
such a
Cox is still nasty.
monster,
What we talking
why
about?
is every quarterback throwing heavy yards against y'all, man? Come
But
on.
my only other question is, you said productivity. You said
not winning.
productivity of the D line. Like Nick Bosa got 8 sacks on the year. Hassan Reddick got 8.5, bro. Like,
Yeah.
let's
Hassan
be
Reddick's way better than
let's
As well as
be
being
real.
good,
Let's be real.
as well as
If you
being
want
run
to talk
stop.
productivity, if you want to talk productivity,
We
I'll
talking
take
about.
I'll take Jalen Carter.
Let's
I'll
run it
take
through
Jalen Carter
collectively
over
because you
any
can have
interior
8
D
sacks,
lineman on your
but don't let
on
that fool you with the
squad, bro.
pressure and the action. Like
I'll take Jalen Carter over any interior D lineman on the 49ers right now. Fact, without question. You talking about, and then Hassan Reddick is giving me
names, J-Rob.
And they ain't talking about Jordan Davis.
But
I
early
say a
in
guy who
series,
was chasing
people
down
gotta take
Brian
names.
Jones
Four.
foot
And
for foot.
my 4 to 5 guy rotation on the 49ers get to the quarterback better than your 4 to 5 guys.
No,
Period.
That's not true.
The stats show it, no?
Wait,
The stats
early,
show
I
it.
might agree to that.
early.
It's
So-
true. It's very
so
true.
against
I'm not.
Buffalo-
It's true. It's true.
Well, I
Wait,
want to
wait.
bring something up. I want to bring something
It's
up.
not
So
mobile quarterback.
for me, this
Oh, yeah.
early, I'm be honest. You're being a little nasty here with some of the things you're saying. I will
Oh,
say
bro,
this.
I don't like you lately.
No,
Go ahead.
no, early. Wait. Early. I'll wait.
Hold on,
Wait
man.
1 second. The spread is nasty. The Eagles deserve the respect for being the favorite
absolutely
based on
nasty.
what they've done, based on who they are, and their last matchup, the Eagles won. So they deserve that respect regardless. But when I'm looking at these teams, I'll be this is where I'm kind of like with early. Yo, when Trent Williams and
Where's
Deebo
these
Samuel
stats?
are on the 49ers, I don't think they lost
That
a regular
offense is
season game.
unstoppable, bro. It's
Like
unstoppable,
this
bro.
team, it is what it is. Brock Purdy's just not that guy. But when Debo's there, and when
But
Trent
how
is
many
there,
times
and
does
when
this team have
McCaffrey's
to?
there,
But
and
why
Ayuk
would?
is there,
But my question is
there
this
are
though.
a
But I gotta
dominant
ask y'all a
Y'all keep
question.
saying he
bro.
not that guy, but all he doing is
I
putting
gotta
up
ask
numbers.
y'all a question. This
week after
level
week.
of faith. But my question is, what do the 49ers like? My thing is the 49ers can look like dog water for weeks straight. And then, but I understand that. But even last year, the 49ers, anytime they lose a game, they go a stretch of games where they look bad. And then they play good for a few games. And then it's like this unwavering level of faith. Like they're the most dominant team in football.
J-Rob,
When we've seen this
they
team
won the
fold,
You sound like the same conversation we had about the
we've seen
Cowboys.
this team fold like
Y'all
paper.
HR worse
most
than
of the time,
not
bro.
close to the
and y'all
same.
HR worse than
Yeah. This
Yeah,
this
we'll see.
49ers
We'll
team
see.
is very different. Brock Purdy is undefeated in the regular season last season. This season with Trent and Debo is also undefeated. So this ain't the same 49ers.
When they whip y'all ass Sunday,
They gonna
come
win,
with that
bro.
same
They gonna
energy.
win,
That's
bro.
all I ask.
I got the
I'll
49ers.
go.
When they
I'm not
beat the
gonna lie.
dog crap out of y'all, come with that same energy. Y'all said the same thing with the Cowboys.
Can't wait.
Y'all up the Cowboys. It's gonna be the same result. I can't wait.
You
to see
Yeah,
it,
I'm not
man.
with early.
Y'all do this
Team
every
is
time,
I'm not
bro.
with early.
And
Hey,
y'all
you
come
just
in
brought
quiet
up- you
next
just
week
brought
when
up
they
Brock
lose
Purdy.
31-17. Now we quiet.
Hey,
Now we ain't got nothing to say.
Y'all,
31-17
you
would
just
be
brought up
crazy.
Riddell, Brock Purdy being undefeated with Trent and Debo. Has Jalen Hurts not lost like 2 games in the past 2 years? 3
4
if
games
you
in the
count
last
Super
30
Bowl.
games.
And to that,
He's 30 or
3
G,
if
4.
you count the
He's 30
Super
or
Bowl.
4.
Like,
So what?
Wait, to
So
that
what?
early.
So now it's so what? But when Brock Purdy with Trent and Debo, it's undefeated. It's like, oh, Brock Purdy, look at him, undefeated with Trent
I
and
didn't
Debo.
say that.
Yeah,
Rodell said that. What I'm
better
telling
than
you is that matchup for matchup, They gonna
And then
win.
also,
Not undefeated, not better?
Wait,
It is
time out.
better.
I think the 49ers
J-Rob,
are better
do me a
than
favor
them.
real quick. Do me a favor real quick.
That's a
Can we
small
fact
sample
check early
size.
time about the 49ers
Drop
defensive
40
line gets
part.
to the quarterback more than the Eagles? Can we fact check that? Because I could
will
have swore
fact check it right now.
the
I will
Eagles
fact
lead.
check it right now.
I could have swore the
I will
Eagles
fact check
D
it.
line as a whole leads the league.
And we're
And-
talking about
and-
sacks,
and
right? We're
Trent.
talking about sacks.
Whoa. Hey.
Wait,
Hey.
early.
The
What
last
are we
3
talking
weeks.
about? Factor
Stop being
pressure?
petty.
He
The
said
last
since
3
Chase
weeks.
Young. He said since
Stop being
Chase Young.
petty.
He said since
We
Chase
talking
Young.
about
Chase
Chase
Young
Young
doesn't
pickup.
Young.
The last 3 weeks is the reason why they got him. Stop being petty.
What about the whole entire
Time out. Wait,
season?
early. Do you know what Chase Young does versus the Eagles? Nada. He does
Well,
nothing
we're gonna
against.
find out this Sunday.
Well, I think this is going to be a different
I don't
situation.
He ain't never.
It's different when you're on the other side of the
Wait, time out. Wait, time out.
He's
Wait,
never
time out.
had
Wait,
Nick
hold on.
Bosa on the other side of him.
Hold
neither.
on. How would it be the same? Because Nick Bosa will probably go against Lane Johnson, and we see him get put in Rikers on.
Is he healthy?
And when I think he'll be back for the game.
Trent. You got to put your money up this time, dog. You did the same shit with the Cowboys. Put your money up. You always going against the 49ers. You're a hater, dog. And you came on here the week after. Oh, the Cowboys wasn't that good. You a hater, dog. And you don't stand no business. You never do. You never do, dog. You never do, dog.
Hold on. Wait,
Just talk, bro.
Early, first off, shut up. I will do Brad. So zip it and let me finish my point. And when Chase Young goes up against,
I'm not zipping shit. Okay, you don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. Okay.
Bro, last night. Bro, shut up.
Don't you talk to me like that. All right. It's giving Mookie vibes. It's giving light-skinned Mookie. It's giving light-skinned Mookie right now.
Early. Let him talk, bro. Please.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Jordan Mailata. Is it that?
Every time he matches up against them, he gets
Cam
played
Jurgens.
Island too. So again,
Lane
we
Dickerson.
really gonna see what this 49ers D-line gonna do, because again, when we seen these guys before going against them, they getting put in Rikers Island. And then I've seen multiple times with Chase Young
My good light-skinned brother.
on multiple one-on-one occasions versus bro, and he gets locked up.
But there's
Eagles
also
have,
another part.
Eagles have
My good
32
life
sacks and the
brother,
49ers have
Trent,
33.
Let me add something here. Something here. Early. Wait, before anyone responds to early, let me respond to something. So
40 people.
No, so
Early,
when
I'm on
you
your side. You're swelling.
wait.
So when we talk about and Riddell, when you guys talk about how Brock Purdy looks better when Trent Williams and the other and Deebo Samuels are in, I agree with you there. But how many teams have we seen have the interior line pressure that the Eagles have when those guys have been all healthy on the field? And this is what I'm saying. Yes. Trent Williams, the tackles, they're great, but interior line pressure against Brock Purdy, who is only 6'1", adds so much more of a dynamic to this game on defense. You guys talking about early. No, and I'm not sitting here saying that the Eagles don't have deficiencies on defense. I literally started out my point. People that were here when I said that heard that. But that's what I'm saying. That adds something that you're not considering. When defense, like interior line pressure against Purdy, we've seen him fail when that's happened.
I say the best example.
Cook at running back. They couldn't stop Cook at running back. Christian McCaffrey going to have a field day. Like, man, stop it.
He is going to have a field day.
You came on here, Grant, versus the Cowboys, right? And you talked the Cowboys up about how good they were. And the next week, all you said was, "Oh, I put too much faith in the Cowboys."
It was
like, bro, stand on the same video, dog. When they do the same bro, actually apologize this time, dog. Apologize this time and say you were wrong this time, dog.
Wait. Hold up. I'm sorry. I don't like interrupting like this, but early. Why did you just lie? You said they couldn't stop James Cook. James Cook didn't do crap against them. What are you talking about? 16 carries for 43 yards, 2.7 yards a carry? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He didn't do anything against them. And another thing that we're forgetting, the Eagles have the best O-line in the league. Top two at the very least. The 49ers are Trent Williams and a bunch of randoms.
And guess what? McCaffrey get it done with that.
But also to say that, G baby,
have they faced the D-line like the Eagles?
Yeah, they face a defense like them. They face the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense not ass.
Cowboys D line, but if you're
D-line?
talking about interior,
I said D-line, not defense. I said D-line.
Not they run defense.
They run defense.
Can we just make this like that? Can we make this
They ain't got no
simple?
interior like Jalen Carter.
All the sassiness.
No, I agree with you.
I just want real apologies, dog.
The best is the Buccaneers. If you're talking about interior, the best is the Buccaneers.
From you, G baby, from you, Trent, from you, Mike, and from you, Doug. I just want a real. Hey, Earl, you were right. I apologize, man. I don't know football the way I thought I did. I want that sentence when they come back and it's the same result.
I got the 49ers.
I want that.
If the Niners blow them out, I'll give you that apology.
Early, so
if
put money
they
up
win
there.
by a couple points,
I want that.
Early, you're taking everything that everyone says
Trent,
for the Eagles out of context every
Let's
time.
Go.
Because you want up the Niners.
Let me write it down. Give me a second.
I'll back it. Tell Doug put up 100. I'll put up 100. Early put up 100. Come on, let's go. 200, 200. I got the 49ers.
Yo,
put it up
a
no
sports
money,
gambling app got to sponsor this channel with all these bets.
Yo, there's a lot of bets at all times.
I ain't putting up 100 for that bet.
I'll put 100. No, I'll put 100. Doug put 100. He got the Eagles, and Early put 100.
I do 100. 16
I only bet on one
going
person.
crazy.
I only bet on one person. That boy,
all right, bet $100. Cool.
So hold on. Before we move on, what is the official bet? I'm writing it down right now.
It's Early and Trent.
I get 100. The 49ers win. He get 100.
Okay, Eagles versus 49ers. All right.
Anybody want to take that bet with me too?
Nah, I want an apology.
I don't care enough about
Hell
this
no.
game.
I need you to come on here, Trent.
You know what's crazy? He wants an apology, but he won't come on and apologize if
the
they
way
get
I
smacked.
think I do.
Would you apologize if they get? But if they lose, are you gonna apologize? If they lose?
Most definitely. If they lose, I might. Hey, look. If they lose,
yo, and you can't put no bag over your head either. No bags over your face either. We want to look you in your eyes.
I won't do that. If they lose, I will come here. I might come here with a Jalen Hurts jersey if they lose. Man, I ain't gonna hold
He's gonna 180.
Yo, he's gonna
I'm
180, bro.
Now we been CC Rodell. That's why I don't want you on my side because you don't stay there long enough. Step over there, man. Use a switcheroozy. Use a switcheroozy, man. Stay over there.
You're switching right now. Talking about wearing Jalen Hurts.
How it is, man. Hey,
you can at least say you can stand on. You can stand on business and say it's one game.
That's gonna be part of my laws. I wear Jalen Hurts jersey or some type of Eagles memorabilia or whatever it's called.
I want you to cut your hair.
Memorabilia.
If I pay you 100, you gotta cut your hair.
Now you being petty. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He got dread. That's wisdom. That's wisdom.
That's crazy.
Okay, Doug. Hey, we doing that, Doug? Hey, Doug, you better come here ass bet-faced it if they win there. We're gonna do that. You better come here with the Rajon Rondo. You better have
it ain't worth it early. Early. Listen to me. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, bro.
Actually,
it ain't worth it. You better come here with the 12-year-old Dub face. I want the baby Dub face.
Early, it ain't worth it. I'm talking out of it, man. It ain't worth it,
man. Nah. He said it. He said it earlier. One man army versus 50.
He's thinking about it because making the guy
you gotta
cut your shit off, right?
Hey, Marley made a good comment. He said if the 49ers lose, he has to call them the California Cowboys.
That's
San Francisco Cowboys. That's what the 49ers are.
I like San Francisco Cowboys.
Listen. I will come here and I stand on business. I come here and I will come on this channel and J-Rock can put me on the big screen by myself before he let everybody up, and I will do a public apology with a letter in my hand.
You gotta get a fade. You gotta get a fade.
And for doubting them,
how long you been growing your hair?
I will do at least a minute segment.
How long you been growing your hair?
Nah, that's a minute, bro. He got locks. How long you been? He got locks, bro. He got locks.
I ain't cut my hair. Like I got
locks, bro. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. He got locks.
I don't think
I don't think I'm Panamanian.
I don't think you'll catch it. Oh, so you're not betting it. You're not betting it.
Nah, but I bet the 100 and I bet apology. I just want apology. I need Trent specifically. Trent with his. I need Trent specifically because that's where he swear he knows so much, but the Cowboys some shit and his father helped the organization. Do some work over there. You always worry about other teams. Get the Cowboys together and see your family, man.
Stop it.
Do that.
Stop
it.
How about you leave it
ass will get cooked any day, bro. You get cooked on the regular, bro.
Crazy.
At the end of the day, Trent, that bot shit is cool, but I need you to apologize.
At the end of the day, you already bought.
Bet the 100 and apologize, man. I know you think you're talking about what you don't, Trent.
All right, let's get on.
I need your Drewski looking ass to apologize. That's what I'm asking you.
Early, sometimes your fat ass can't even fit on the screen, bro. You trying to talk about that?
Trent, you are way fatter than me. You know that. So I'm asking y'all. I want an apology.
No,
we can do insult. We can do 100 and apology.
Yo, Trent's not fat.
We can do insulting or we can do 100 and apology.
Oh my God.
Trent's not fat.
You a big boy, bro. We gotta be honest, bro. We gotta get down to the facts. What's your body fat percentage?
body fat.
About five.
But I'm in the gym.
Coronas.
I'm in the gym. I've got enough comments. I'm in the gym, man. That's all I can say to y'all, man. I'm eating good.
They say that to be nice, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. What's the percentage? What's the percentage?
5 Coronas.
Let me ask you a question.
Body fat?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
This is a nasty workout here, bro.
Yo, let's stop body shaming each other, fellas.
Yeah, early my God.
I know.
Y'all body shame me all the time about being short. I'm not hearing that bullshit.
230, and that's way too big for my size. So I know that.
230.
You 230? You're a fucking
It's probably not even 180. You're not even like 180, right?
I'm only 5'9", y'all. Like,
You're a lie.
Hold on.
That's a crazy lie.
I'm
That's a
only
crazy lie.
5'9".
Let's get back to the facts here.
I love you, bro.
My friend, you know what's so funny? No, J-Rob. My friend, he's around 5'10". You're way bigger than him, and he's like 260, bro. Like, let's be honest.
I can literally on some real shit.
You're not
weigh on the
230.
scale and send that shit
Go weigh on
to
the
the group
scale.
chat. I am 230.
Send it right now. Send it right now.
I'm not.
I want to see this.
L body shaming, you know what I'm saying?
There's no way you're 230. Yo, Trent, he gonna get on that scale. Oh man, I didn't know I was that big.
Enough. Y'all gotta relax.
I can get Hey, Dub, I will get nasty against all you niggas if y'all want to do this. I'm getting
big too, bro.
Get real nasty.
All right, enough.
Enough.
Yeah, enough.
Real nasty. But J-Rob, you invited these niggas in here, and you see what they do?
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie about my weight, though. You're lying.
Hey, early. What happened?
And they're nasty. They're very nasty.
Dub came in. So we had to, turn it out.
Y'all let Low get on open gym every day. Titties hanging, but y'all got jokes over here. Okay.
We know Low's fat, though. Low knows he's fat, too. He don't lie about his weight.
Yeah,
you're lying.
We love each other. We should hold each other accountable, and we should talk about each other's health.
I hold you accountable for saying that.
What's the next topic?
All right. Let's ask.
Over under 280.
But y'all talking
about bullshit. All right.
What is the next topic?
Yeah, let's get back to the fucking mix. Like, Lord have mercy. Anyway, my next question, y'all, was about the AFC East. So obviously the Bills have been quite the story since they're 6-6. I don't think any of us had them being 6-6. But also there's a bit of some skepticism on the Dolphins. So my question to y'all, if you had to bank on either one of these two teams at this point to make anything of a considerable playoff run in the AFC that would be respectable, which one of these teams would you have more faith in going into that late season, on those late season runs?
It's the Bills.
Buffalo.
Because Miami hasn't been there, and I don't trust Tua's arm in December or January in the cold facing those other AFC teams.
I got nothing.
Bro, Tua's like Ryan Garcia, bro. Like, he just looked good, but when he played comp, he's butt. Like, he's like Ryan Garcia.
But all right.
Michael.
We can sit here. I want to say we can bash Tua all we want. I think Tua, like, can he be elite? I'm not sure about that. But to be like, I think he can be a very good quarterback. Now, right now, I'm really going with neither. But if I had to choose, I'm taking the Bills because let's talk about if they get to the playoffs where they're at now, 6-6. That means they're gonna have to string together games, which means Josh Allen is gonna be playing at a better level. Because if he's not playing at a better level than he is now, they're not making it in. Because they have to go in, they have to beat the Cowboys, which I personally think they can definitely win. Now, Josh Allen can't throw picks against that.
They gotta play the Cowboys now. Holy shit!
But when I look at the Dolphins,
when
I look at the Dolphins, all I'm saying is I don't know if the defense is good enough to hold up. When we're talking about if Tua's struggling, if Tua's playing at the level he is against some of these teams, I mean they have a chance. But I don't personally think that will happen because the defenses are going to be better in the playoffs. So,
I need everyone to understand. You're talking about the Dolphins, right? They actually
Dolphins or the Bills, whatever team.
Yeah. So the Dolphins beat a team with a winning record in the Broncos. Scored 70.
Okay, but
But they have a winning record now, though.
They have a
But
winning
Dub,
record.
that's now. Dub,
They
that's
have a
now.
winning
Okay,
record.
okay, Dub, you
They
got
have
it.
a
Hey, that was
winning
right.
record.
Dub, you're right. You're right.
No,
They have a winning
okay.
record.
Keep
Absolutely
going.
right.
They dropped 70 on the Broncos. They have a winning record. I don't know why the fuck y'all even believe in the Bills like that. I mean, they've always showed you inconsistency, and they've gotten worse
Miami
with
has
their
too.
offense and their offensive scheme time and time again. At least with Miami, they have more guys and more of a coaching and unit in there that you can trust with
What Mike McDaniel's
Tyreek
done in the
Hill,
playoffs?
Jalen Waddle. We're talking about the postseason, bro. What the fuck are you
Yeah,
talking
the
about?
postseason.
I mean,
Dub,
the regular
no,
season. Regular
because
season.
no,
Regular season. We're
no,
talking about
because
the regular
nobody.
season.
No. We're talking about
J-Rob
no,
talking about the
J-Rob
second half
asked
of the
about
year.
No, J-Rob said who we think can make more of a run come season, right? You asked.
Yeah, that's
right?
what he said. Yep.
Yeah, so postseason, the Dolphins haven't been there, and I don't think any of us here believe in the Bills. But it was between the Bills and the Dolphins. That's what it was, and it's the playoffs. I'm not going to trust a team that hasn't done anything there yet. It's kind of like Bills by default.
I will
So
say this,
counterpoint for because everybody's picking the Bills. Let me kind of try to help out my
I'm trying to same people that talk about the Cowboys and how, oh man, they're always letting you down. They're always performing down. They're always doing this. That's exactly what the Bills has done. So why the fuck would you
we're
believe
comparing. Wait, hold on, Trent. But we're comparing them to the Dolphins. We're not.
The Dolphins have a way better team. The Dolphins
they
just have
done
a
in the
clearly better
playoffs,
team.
Trent?
Again,
Let's not forget, last season, guess who almost beat them with their backup fucking quarterback?
Almost
don't count.
Shut up. Shut up.
No. You want to know? No. You want to know why? You want to know why? Almost don't count.
That's an embarrassment.
Stop.
That's an embarrassment.
No.
Josh Allen, the Bills, literally almost fucking fold to the fucking Miami Dolphins with Jeff Wilson running behind there. No, listen. We're talking about having belief in the fucking Bills. The Bills haven't shown you anything to believe in.
Wait, Dub, you're not listening. Nobody
over
here
the Dolphins.
in the Bills.
The Dolphins literally almost cooked their bitch asses without Tua.
Haven't beat a team.
Dude,
I'm not hearing that bullshit.
What happened when they played this year? What happened when they played this year? What happened when they played this year?
Okay, so Dub, wait, time out. Can I ask you something, Dub? Because we're talking about what happened when they faced this year?
They got
it's a bad game. It happens.
Okay, so Dub again. So we're trying to trust these teams. We don't believe in both of them, and I for damn sure don't believe in the fucking Dolphins. So I'm going to believe in the team that's been made.
Who has championship pedigree on that team?
Oh my!
But you gonna say Tyreek Hill?
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey, Tyreek Hill.
One mic. Which quarterback do you trust more going down late?
I don't rank like that.
Can I say something?
But we're not ranking teams. We're asking who do you trust. We're not ranking them.
But I'm not. My deciphering of a team. If I believe in that quarterback more, that doesn't mean I'm going to favor that team more.
I think that's a hard question. Wait. I think this is a hard question to ask, especially coming from you, Trent. Just because you're a very much a football as a team sport type of guy. And I do think right now, I'm actually, believe it or not, have more faith in the Dolphins right now. I know that sounds crazy because they haven't beat a winning team yet, and I know that has been their Achilles heel. However, the reason why I got more faith in the Dolphins is because I feel like the Bills in some ways are kind of imploding. I mean, if you're looking at this team right now, there is just a level of not only some sort of panic just because of, listen, to be 6-6 by week 12 in the year, this is not what the expectation was. It wasn't.
On the hot seat.
Yeah, everybody's on the hot seat. The pressure is surmounting. There's so many conversations about Diggs and Allen, Gabe Davis. Is he good enough for this? And so because of that, I think it's a lot of pressure on the Bills right now. I've said enough. I think Josh Allen has had to do a real carry job over there in Buffalo, and I've given him a lot of credit for that job. But he's still a human like the rest of us, and I think the Bills are headed down a downward spiral. And I know the Dolphins haven't looked great, but bro, that team still has a lot of belief in what they could be. I think that team's level of optimism going forward, I think even though they've lost, I think they do feel really good about themselves. And I've heard Tariq talk about the teams, and bro, I truly do think I think they have better late season potential right now than I think.
Okay.
Wait.
Dub.
Just for clarification. No, just for clear. When the only time the fucking Bills have beat a team with a positive record was against the Dolphins. And guess what? The Dolphins didn't even have Jalen Ramsey at that time.
Okay, but
so of course, I'm gonna put more faith in it.
He's
so
accounting
basically,
for 20. They lost by 4.
I'm going to believe in the team more with where I just think that they're just a better constructed crew. They have better pieces just all around, and you having a guy in Jalen Ramsey. And even though I can understand that Josh Allen is a better quarterback, I think the team and what they have overall in the Dolphins is much better. I'm not going to believe in the team in the Bills that's consistently been letting you down every single fucking season.
And Gerald, this is what I'll say to you. This is what I'll say. This is the last thing I'll say. The reason why, if you want to say the Dolphins, I'm looking at the schedule. It's probably going to look like the Dolphins because the schedule is way easier compared to the Bills. Because these last games, the Bills got Chiefs.
Yeah, I know. They got a gauntlet.
Wait. To add to that.
They got a gauntlet. Plus, they got mad injuries too. We got to put that in perspective.
And that's why I said they look like they're imploding. Like their road, to me, in some ways, the reason why I picked the Bills trend has nothing to really do with what quarterback I think is better or what team I think is over. It's the overall momentum of how this thing shakes out, bro. We see this every single season. There's a team late that comes from behind that we thought may be all right, but they go on these runs. Bills, Packers, Giants. We see it Lions. We see it time in and time out year after year. And I think the Dolphins right now, they have the best road to garner the most momentum, I think, compared to the Bills do. Because the Bills can come out of this gauntlet, Trent, win 3 games and still not feel good about themselves just because of where their team, I think, is at right now.
The one thing that I'd like to say when we're talking about the Dolphins, Dub, I know you brought up the Broncos game and how they smashed the Broncos. Now, I will say this. I think the Broncos are a team that are not playing nearly the same that they were in that game. You saw
that was a troll. That was a troll.
Okay. But to me, that's why, and I'm not trying to come at you for that. Because I was going to bring that up as well on the other side. Like, when I look at the Dolphins, yes, against teams who are playing bad, they're doing things like the Cowboys where they're making their mark. But if you can take away Tyreek Hill for that team, which a lot of teams haven't done. I know you can't, but we still seen them lose games against good teams. So I'm not saying that you're shutting him down for 50 yards.
Job with Tyreek.
So Tyreek had yards in that game, but he just didn't burn you for 150. And that's my thing about the Dolphins. If they had a better defense, to me, I would say, yes, I trust them more. But do I trust
that defense been good?
Do you think they should get Shaq Leonard?
Yes. Oh my God, please.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this. The defense been good.
You might go to the Eagles, bro. Not gonna lie.
So didn't Jalen Phillips go out?
Yeah, towards Achilles.
It's been better since Randall.
So that's a big thing. Injury. Also, they've been good, but how many good teams have they played, Dub? How many good offenses have they played?
But again, they didn't. We give
teams like Cowboys the same flack for showing out against bad teams, and when they come up against good teams, their defense doesn't look the same. So I am doing the same thing for the Dolphins here. Now, I'm not sitting here and saying that the Bills are making the playoffs, and I trust the Bills, but my main point is to push back on trusting the Dolphins.
Against the Chiefs, and even then, acting like the Bills don't get fucking cooked on defense either is asinine to me.
We're gonna talk. They do get cooked.
Okay, especially in the postseason. They got cooked by the Dolphins last season, especially in the postseason. They always get fucking cooked. That's something that they've shown consistently. So the defense argument didn't work with the Dolphins.
I'd say their defense is worse than the defense.
It's not, honestly. I would argue no, because
their
having a guy
Jalen Dolphins because Milano and Tre'Davious White are hurt.
And then also
but you having Jalen Ramsey there who makes up, because a big part of the reason why the Bills went crazy is because nobody was able to contain Stephon Diggs. Against the Eagles, nobody was able to contain A.J. Brown. So, of course, Jalen Ramsey being there, guess what? That's going to help that defense perform at a higher level. Where the Bills, I can understand, they're hurt as well. They're always fucking hurt. They're always going to be hurt. I've just accepted the fact that this is always who they're going to be.
Accepted the fact.
It's just they're always going to be hurt. So I'm not going to be like, if healthy with them, they're never healthy. It is what it is. Maybe Von Miller's going to get hurt again. So I'm putting faith in the team, in the Miami Dolphins, who just has better pieces in his whole entirety. They just have a better team than them. And I'm going to put faith in them.
So can I just ask, Dub, are you not taking into account at all because this, again, J-Rob asked a question about postseason. Are you not taking into account at all the fact that they've barely been there, if that?
Who, the
Dolphins? Team as a whole. The Dolphins. Are you not taking you don't care about the past couple of years? The fact that the Bills have consistently been there, and the fact that the Dolphins, they made it last year.
They made it last year, which got in that experience. I can understand Tua didn't get it, but the team as a whole got that playoff experience. Having a guy like Jalen being there and Tyreek Hill being there, guys who's won championships and knows about winning, that plays a factor. That's something that the Bills don't have outside of Von Miller. So it's like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm just believing more in the Dolphins. They've already got some of that playoff experience in there already last season. So they already popped their cherry with that. So I'm not tripping off of it.
Pop their cherry with that.
My bad.
Yeah,
that was kind of a good analogy, but just wrong place.
Yeah, wrong place. So I'm not like, it's not like I'm not tripping off. I'm not believing in a fucking team that falls off. Their defense essentially falls off the face of the map every fucking year, especially in the postseason. What the fuck are we doing?
I mean, time out.
It's just compared to the Dolphins.
Go ahead,
Dub, how many times are you gonna say the F word after every sentence, bro? After every word.
Potty
and then come on, bro. You get the etiquette in the chat. Then they go and say, come on, bro.
As long as this title
you OD. You OD.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, now you want to be talking.
Oh, now you want to. Yeah, now. Yeah. You're doing all that kumbaya stuff the second ago. Now you want to be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, finish up what you're saying, but come on.
Mental warfare.
A lot of F-bombs.
I just, for me, I feel like because right now they're the 4th seed, right? And obviously we don't know how this season's gonna end because if you look at 5, 6, and 7, it's probably not gonna stay that way. It's Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Indy. That is 5, 6, and 7 right now. It's not staying that way.
That's cooked.
So. We don't know. I mean, hey, J-Rob, you mentioned it. We always want to play our best football at the second half of the season. The Broncos are surging. They're right behind the Texans right now. The Texans just lost. The Colts are right there. Cleveland and Pittsburgh, I'm assuming they're losing games. I don't believe in them at all because of their quarterback situation. I don't know who. They'll probably make the second round. Most likely, they'll probably get that wild card win. Because unless they face Houston, it may be. If the Bills can somehow.
Unless they play the Bills.
Unless they play Buffalo or Houston, I'm like willing to bet my future life savings they're making the second round. It's just after that because I think if the Bills, if they get a 5, 6 seed, I think they can make the second round too. So it's really just a matter of who they see in the second round. But I don't know. Tua, I think his arm. Especially when it comes in the wintertime, depending on who he plays, I'm not really confident in it.
And
especially when defenses get tighter.
J-Rob said a phenomenal point. They're imploding right now. They're imploding. They're literally imploding. Like chemistry-wise, they are not on the same page.
They're not.
Okay, but this is
that matters.
It does, though. It does. And I'm not gonna lie, to play the Eagles, and let's be honest, fellas. I think what y'all also missing is to play the Eagles, give them your absolute best shot.
They had it.
Play the best possible game you can play. And it's not enough. And let's be honest, the Bills are starting to get accustomed to that specific feeling. Of them giving their absolute best shot and it not being enough. And I'm gonna be honest, no matter in overtime, it wanes on your mind. And as much as you want to say that, just because the talent on the field is what it is, bro, this Bills team being 6-6, fellas, they are 6-6, 500. And fired their offensive coordinator mid-year.
Joe Brady's not bad.
That it's not about Joe Brady. Those are signs of implosion. Those are signs that things are not going right.
Yes, and I don't necessarily disagree with you.
And
Yes, right
last,
now
last
they are
thing
struggling.
against the Eagles, it was a tight game the whole entire game up until the fourth quarter. So like they played very well against the Eagles team. That's one of the best teams. The only time when they played bad against a good team was probably the Bills, and that's it. But
I think KC
they played well against Kansas City as well. The
wait,
offense
are you talking about the
Offense played
Dolphins?
terrible.
Yeah, the
Are you
Dolphins.
talking about the Dolphins? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so
I'm
it's
sorry.
like y'all acting like they not like. Of course they're losing, but y'all almost don't count. Shut the fuck up. I mean, I'm sorry. Shut up about the offense don't count. They're playing well. They're playing well.
Yeah, he didn't mean that way.
They're playing well against good comp. They're playing well against good comp.
But my thing that I was saying was that yes, if we're talking, if you want to use the argument that the way the season's going when they get to the postseason, fine. That's not my argument. I'm just talking about if both teams get there. If both teams get there, because you can literally go into the locker room, hey, we had a tough season, but we're here now. Doesn't matter anymore. It only matters about the next game. So screw whatever happened in the regular season, all the bad losses and the bad moments. It only matters what happens this one. J-Rob brought it up. There's been plenty of times where teams will come out and it's like, oh, they was kind of looking a little rough, but then they kind of got something.
What if
towards
the Bills
the
is
end,
that team?
and hopefully, and this is only.
But the Bills have been up and down the whole year. I can't
J-Rob.
feel like they're gonna.
Wait.
J-Rob, there's 5 weeks. Wait, hold on real quick. There's 5 weeks.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you.
Once if they make it, because they could easily not make it. They're the 10th seed right now. They can easily not make it. If they
their lives.
And if they make it, J-Rob, you know what that means? This gauntlet that they went through, they went more than 500 in this gauntlet.
They would have no choice.
Exactly. So
don't have a
that's
choice.
ending your season right. And if they both get there, where defense
That's
is
my point.
and you're only focusing on that 1 week.
I'm taking Buffalo.
I don't.
But
trust
my thing is,
but
every game,
Wait, J-Rob,
every game they're gonna play
I need to
5
say
tough
something.
games. They're playing 5 tough games, right? And I gotta let's be real. Like y'all said, they're in the 10th spot, right? So let's be frank about what's about to happen for the Bills. Their next 5 games are about to feel like playoff game after playoff game after playoff game after playoff game. I don't know what the information I have. I don't know if they're in playoff mode. See, that's the problem.
No, I'm saying if they but that's why I said if they make the playoffs, J-Rob, that means they would have had to go 4-2, 5-1 in this gauntlet. And if they're already in playoff mode and they have that momentum,
but do you have confidence in that? That's what I'm asking.
But that's not what you asked me earlier. If you ask me if I have confidence they're gonna come out 4-2 or 5-1, no, I don't. I don't think they're making the playoffs anymore.
Neither do I.
But if they both get there,
I do.
that means they would have had to go crazy in this gauntlet.
They'll
have momentum.
Josh Allen definitely he has the world in his hands right now. He can fix it.
J-Rob, to add to that, let's look at the schedule. That and I'm not trying to be nasty here, but let's just objectively look at the schedule that the Dolphins have played. They beat the Chargers, they beat the Patriots, they beat the Broncos, they lost to the Bills, they beat the Giants, they beat the Panthers, lost to the Eagles, they beat the Patriots, they lost to the Chiefs, they beat the Raiders, they beat the Jets. And the same stuff that I say and everyone says about the Dallas Cowboys, you have to implement that to the Dolphins. They have not beaten any team that is worthy of you to get hyped up.
I wasn't hyped up though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not hyped. I said I would have more faith in them than the Bills.
That don't make sense.
But that was my point to people who are hyped on the Dolphins. I'm not.
Hold on. So I want everybody to be very clear in this conversation because I think G Baby has a point, right? In my opinion, there's 3 tier 1 teams right now. The Eagles, Niners, and Chiefs. That's what I think. And I think a lot of these other teams,
You don't think the Ravens are you don't think the Ravens are 18?
I think Ravens are there.
No, not without Mike Andrews. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
I'm not gonna say that. Y'all can say that if you want. Okay. So with that said, even if you want to put the Ravens there, for the most part, all these other teams that are like good or on the upper echelon of the other tier, all of it's arguable. So the bringing up the regular season in terms of the rest of the games, bringing up them compared to the Cowboys is relevant because a lot of the situation that we're expecting for the Dolphins against the Jaguars or Dolphins against the Bills, it's all the same tier. It's all arguable. So I think the focus obviously should be, like G Baby said, is like, okay, at their best when they're in the postseason, who do you think would win? And I think that's a more valid conversation than the regular season because we all understand the Bills are not making the playoffs.
Why are y'all so hyper focused? Like, and this is the thing.
No, because that's the that's the question based on what we know.
Let's go off of what we know, right? Let's go off of what we know from this year.
Both
right?
of these teams are arguable, and I will hold on. Let me wrap it up. Both of these teams are arguable. So what I'm seeing from the Bills and Dolphins, I'm not so sold out on Tua against a team like the Jaguars and the Bills from what we've seen right now, or even some of these other teams like the Texans or the Colts or the Broncos, whoever they may play in the playoffs, like some of y'all are. I think Tua will be able to perform well enough. I don't think he needs to be elite because I think this roster is really good, especially with A-Chain coming back and, being explosive. Mostert obviously doing what he's doing. This defense is playing better with Jalen Ramsey back and Xavier Howard back. I think that team is good enough collectively, and with the schematic with Mike McDaniel and with Tua needing to lock in, I'm going to put some hope because he's a Polynesian brother. I'm going to put some hope in there that he'll be good enough to win a game. So I'm going to go Dolphins here personally because their team is better and they've been playing better and they've been scheming better than the Bills. And the Bills roller coaster and inconsistency is just too much for me. So I'm just not a fan of that at that point.
So let's go off of what we know, right? Because you guys are so hyper focused on who the Bills haven't beat. And the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Eagles. Literally, the Chiefs and the Eagles are conversation being a top 2 to top 3 team. Let's go off of who the Bills have won and lost to. They lose the opening night to the Jets, who just lost their freaking quarterback. That's embarrassing. They beat the Raiders. They beat the Commanders. They beat the Dolphins. That's one above 500 team. They lose to the Jaguars. They not a top 3 team.
No,
they lose to they beat the Giants. They lose to the Patriots, a negative team. They beat the Buccaneers. They lose to the Bengals. They lose to the Broncos, not a top 3 team. They beat the Jets, and they just lose to the Eagles, a top 3 team. So you have a team where you're criticizing the Miami Dolphins for not beating great teams. They only beat one good team, and they have lost to terrible teams. But you're still going to have more belief in them when they have shown you that this season. What sense does that make? At least the Miami Dolphins are losing the teams that are good teams. They're competent teams. They're top 3 teams. What are we doing?
That's why at least for me, I don't know if that was towards Verdale or what, but for me, that's why I specify when J-Rob asked the question, I am only speaking in the sense on if both teams make it.
Me too.
Now, if we would, like I said, if we want to talk about based off this season, no, I don't have faith in the Bills because I don't think they're making the playoffs. So with that, Doug, by all means, I don't disagree with a word you just said. Yep. But if the Bills somehow find a way to make the playoffs, and the Dolphins are in the playoffs as well, which is starting to seem likely, at that point, because again, if the Bills do make the playoffs, that means they would have had to go 4-2 at the minimum. They have to win 10 games to make the playoffs. They have to go 4-2 in this gauntlet at the minimum. So yes, at that point they'll be rolling.
There's no reason to believe in the Bills.
And I think
I don't believe in them though, but it's compared to the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And the Dolphins just lost Jalen.
If you want to dead it, there's no reason to believe in both of them. There, we can move on.
I agree.
That's what I feel. Exactly. They're in the
There's
same
no reason to believe in both. Neither of them.
No,
it's so funny.
If the
Dolphins face the Ravens, and I'm sorry, J-Rob, you're gonna be mad at me. If the Dolphins face the Ravens are winning that matchup.
How?
What proof do you
have?
Oh my God!
They don't have
time out. Wait, why is that?
Because the Dolphins
we've seen one outlier. Wait, time out. We've seen one outlier game where Tua faced a good defense, which was the Ravens, and they had a choke job. So I want to know now why you think that, because the only good game
my question is
a good defense.
Jets are not a good defense.
My question to
great defense.
They
have a great defense. Don't stop that. They play good. The Dolphins play great.
The Dolphins are going to get away with running RPOs and short passes and screen passes the way that they do against other teams, against the Ravens in that game. The Ravens is going to have to throw it down the middle.
The Ravens aren't going to be able to score
consistently.
You think the Ravens aren't going to be able to run on that defense?
They're not going to be able to score when you could just load
They
up the
will be
box
able to
and
score.
have Jalen Ramsey on freaking what's his name, Zay Flowers, and they have no one else to worry about. All they have to do is stack the box. That's all they have to do. They're going to
All right,
beat
but
them.
you know that the other team plays defense too, right?
Lamar Jackson isn't
Yes,
a
and
running
that
back in
offense
game,
is
though.
that
Lamar
offense is more
Jackson's-
prepared. That offense is more prepared to go up against that
Ravens
defense than the
is
other one.
good.
It's a good defense. I'm not saying, but I'm
they're
telling
gonna
you that the
expose them.
Miami Dolphins, they just have better weapons.
Just
to
put
sit here
some
and
hands on
attack that
Tyreek.
defense.
He don't like that. Just put some hands on him. Press him up a little bit.
No, it's not about that.
Y'all really put
It's
so
like-
much faith in Lamar Jackson when, let's be honest here.
You putting faith
Let's-
into him?
Oh my god.
Let's put
Oh my god.
Let's be
Here we go.
no. Let's be honest. No, listen to what I'm saying. You want to put faith in Lamar Jackson when he has nobody around him against the freaking Chargers,
And he
whose
still
defense
wins.
is with the Chargers, whose defense is trash. He couldn't even score effectively against them. Now, it's not an indictment on Lamar Jackson. I think he's a great quarterback. He don't have the pieces to score. There's nobody there. So against the
Andrews is
Chargers,
Is this the first game without Mark Andrews?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do they play next week? Or this week, rather? Who do they play?
I think it's a division game.
He faces the Rams.
No, wait. This
Rams?
wasn't the first week.
So
No,
if
wait. This
So if
wasn't the
Lamar
first
Jackson
week.
comes out without Mark Andrews and they drop 38, are we changing our minds about their offense being able to score?
The Rams got a
I'm
bad
not.
defense, but
No, wait.
No.
Wait,
To
but
add
saying
to
they're not
that,
going to be able to score against the Dolphins? It's kind of ludicrous.
the
Dolphins'
Dolphins
defense is
is
not
better than
bad.
the
Wait,
Rams.
but you trying to say like,
Dolphins
but
defense
again,
better
this
than
is
Rams.
you act like you said they're not going to score, G.
Oh, not score is crazy.
I'm not believing them put up 21 plus.
Oh, arguable. I'm not
When I
lying.
say score,
the
like I'm
Dolphins defense is ranked 22nd right now.
But I'm gonna be honest. I
But
don't
I'm
know if the
talking about
Dolphins because that
Jalen
defense is
Ramsey
good
and
too,
Xavier
man.
Howard's been back.
I can
So,
still see in overall defensive rankings, the Dolphins are ranked 22. According to Pro
That's
Football
Right,
bad.
Reference.
I'm just
And
talking
this is-
about.
wait, Dub,
their
before
best
you-
I
defender
can
is
see the
been
Ravens
back.
score 21, G. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm more than
No,
likely.
but that
More than
yeah,
likely.
saying like to think they
Where's
can't
the game?
score.
I don't
think it
care. I
matters
don't
where
care
the
where
game
it
is.
is.
I
No,
don't
man,
think
I
it
just want to know.
matters.
I just want to know.
Ravens and Dolphins.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
have
I
y'all
just
been
want to know where the game's at.
Bro, the Ravens not putting up over 20 against the Chargers. Did they?
Tua
actually
can't
put
play
up
in the cold, man. He ain't putting up
Can
20
I be
neither.
outlier game?
All right.
Wait. So wait.
Was it- can I not
My
be
thing
outlier
too
game,
is
That's a
my
nasty.
thing
That's nasty
too is
though. Chargers suck.
You're
Wait,
acting
so
like
my-
against the Colts, like he what? Like what are we talking about? Like
Wait,
you acting like he
wait,
hasn't
wait,
struggled
Dub, stop.
before.
Dub, stop.
Did,
Wait,
did
my
Lamar
thing-
also not go crazy on the Browns defense too?
They lost that game, but he went dumb. In the second half, he didn't play that. He played all right. Yeah.
I'm asking. I don't know. I mean, there's only been one game without Mark Andrews.
didn't-
So
he
all these
didn't-
other
he
games we're
didn't
talking
go-
Bro,
about.
he's 8
He
and
didn't,
fucking
he didn't
3.
go crazy.
Hey,
He
let's
didn't
not
go
act like
crazy.
we
He
talking about-
didn't go
let's not act
crazy in
like
that game.
Tua. Like, let's not act like Tua starting to overcome shit.
He didn't go crazy in that game. Yeah, Keaton
That's what I'm
Mitchell.
saying. Like a lot
Yeah,
of these
Keaton
are like
Mitchell.
the
They
same-
had
Like,
they
so let's
had
chill on that
they had a pick six, and Keaton Mitchell ran like a 39-yard run over there. Like Lamar Jackson wasn't like cooking like that.
Okay.
He cooked versus the Lions, though. He cooked
This is
versus the
only one
Lions.
game.
Yes, he
This
did.
is only one game without
Hey,
Mark
baby, wait.
Andrews. Let's see what else they look like.
Versus the Lions, he
Let me
fucking
add
fried.
to that.
The Ravens'
Let me add to
offense
that.
is not something to believe in. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's not
Okay, so
something
the
to
Dub,
believe
Dub.
in.
So do you-
Wait,
And it's not Lamar's fault. They just don't have
Let
the
me go.
pieces.
Wait. Let me go. So, Dub, you just said, oh, Keegan Mitchell, 79-yard run. Wait.
39.
Did I not see DeAndre Swift bust out a big run in a critical moment in that game? So I'm not sitting here and saying that was a big part of why the Eagles won. But if you're going to bring that up, let's bring that up for every quarterback in every situation.
Again.
And here's my wait.
Ravens got a bye this week.
Wait. When we look at when Mark Andrews went out of that game, we could talk about Joe Burrow being injured, but that doesn't change the fact that the Bengals are not a bad defense. They went in there and they got the job done. Now, yes, they didn't play that well in the Chargers game, but when we sit here and say that OBJ isn't trending upward, and you guys want to bash him, wait.
Is he
Before
not?
we bash
Don't
Odell
look like
Beckham
OBJ.
Jr.
I'm not hearing that
wait,
OBJ shit no more, money.
Wait. Manny and Dub, before we bash Odell Beckham Jr. for the bad
Well,
start
he's
of the
injured.
season that he had, wait.
He's
Let's not
injured.
sit here and act like that the Ravens system isn't something that he's never been in before, number one. Number two, he was never in a game with Lamar Jackson before that point, so the chemistry and the trust has to build between both of them. And let's not sit here and act like that he's looked a lot better in the couple of games that he's played well. So all I'm saying to you is this: yes, Mark Andrews is out, but Zay Flowers and OBJ, if they continue to trend upwards, I 100% am taking them over the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are not going to be able to move the ball on the Ravens in that game. I don't care if they have Tyreek Hill.
That's not true.
You're going to see.
They will get a hat
can
on
move
Tua.
the ball.
They definitely will.
But when I talk about
They won't get
efficient
on
play
Tua
that's going to
ass.
win you a game in the
They're
red
gonna
zone,
get on Tua
I'm not
ass,
taking Tua. I'm not taking Tua.
Again, and this is the funny part because I think a lot of y'all will believe that winning the losses isn't a quarterback stat. It's about the team success and how teams match up. At least J-Rob has that consistency, and G-Baby be capping about that shit. But y'all sit here and y'all deciphering arguments, and y'all deciding arguments is, oh, the quarterback this, the quarterback that. No, that's not how
defense.
football.
I said the Ravens defense is
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
fine, and that's you. No,
And that's
not.
what I brought up too.
That's not what
right.
happens. We're talking about a Lamar Jackson, and like I said, this is not an indictment on Lamar Jackson, who he is. He's in a shit scenario. There's no reason to believe in Odell Beckham, who's literally
it's not
who's
as
a
shit
few.
as you're saying, bro.
It is as
really
shit as we're saying. They're
He's
barely
8-3,
able to put up.
bro.
They're barely able to put. Again, it's not about the fucking.
It's
wins
a
and
team
losses.
though. The team is
You
winning
just
games.
said
The team is winning games.
wins and losses the quarterback stats, dog.
Stop.
And now you're gonna see here and knock
Are you
Lamar Jackson
stupid?
not playing that well against
The
his
I
team is
didn't
winning
say that.
games.
I said that I said it's not a quarterback stat. I said a lot of people up here will believe that it's not a quarterback stat. But here you guys are using arguments that saying that said quarterback is able to defy the odds. No, when you don't have your star-studded tight end there, when you have a Jalen Ramsey that could cover your best wide receiver, and you can sit here, Odell Beckham is not it. He's not it. And the Ravens offense, you can keep bringing up 8-3. The Ravens offense has been up and down all year. The Ravens offense has not been this premier offense for the whole entire
with a
year.
way harder schedule than the Dolphins have played.
What I'm saying is, with the offense now getting worse without Mark Andrews, and they've been up and down with Mark Andrews, why am I going to sit here and put belief in them to be that successful in the postseason? It doesn't make sense. And against the Chargers,
the Dolphins.
Well, I don't think
you're not taking into account the Ravens defense.
Wait, hold on.
You're not taking into account the Ravens
postseason,
defense
but you said
whatsoever.
specifically if the Ravens because you said the Ravens and Dolphins match up. I don't think Tua plays good versus defense, so I'm going to trust more in the Ravens defense shutting them down. And Lamar's still going to score points. That doesn't make sense. And that doesn't make sense, Trent. No, because it doesn't make sense because the Dolphins just have a multitude of different ways that they can attack that defense compared to the Ravens. The Ravens literally have to be completely one-dimensional and rely on Lamar Jackson because there's no one else that they can rely on. Okay, so Dub, this is what I'm saying. They can't because Manny, you think Tua played great versus the Jets?
I thought he played okay.
Because this is what I'm saying. You're going to play a top 5 defense, even if you have multiple ways with Mike McDaniel. Again, Tua does not play good versus top defenses in the league. So, like, I'm not trusting.
He don't have to play that great to win.
Huh?
He doesn't have to play that great to win.
Wait. You don't think Tua has to play that good to beat the Ravens?
Bro, because like I said before, I don't believe in that offense to put up a lot of points. So I don't think we need Tua to sit here and put on a 300-yard performance.
Okay, so then
but you can rely on Raheem. You can rely on H8. Is H8 coming back for the postseason?
Probably.
The Dolphins' offensive line is not all good. The Dolphins' offensive line is not like.
I think they sleep on the Ravens
guys
defense.
Can make plays. Dub, you're being a little disingenuous with the Ravens because Zay Flowers is good. OBJ has been playing well. Isaiah Likely is one of the better secondary tight ends you can use. Keaton Mitchell, and Justin Hill. All these guys have been playing well in their roles for this Ravens offense. It's not like Lamar Jackson doing everything to the point where nobody else can make a play for themselves. So it's a little disingenuous. I will say this: it could be a situation for the Ravens and the Dolphins because I'm not a big Ravens believer, if I'm being honest. But I will say Lamar Jackson will probably play better than Tua. More than likely, I'll give like
gonna have
probably
85% of the time he'll play better than
my only last little point.
Tua.
My only last little point for me, and this ain't got to be anybody else, but for me, I'm not going to put trust in somebody who has never been there. Tua has 0 playoff games, and even though, don't get me wrong, I don't have crazy trust in Lamar against the field.
Did you trust
Tua, somebody who hasn't been there? Unless your name is Patrick Mahomes. And you haven't been there. I'm taking a guy who hasn't been there versus the guy who has
it's all situational, bro. At the end of the day, if your offense isn't able to convert and to score, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for that defense to still uphold and play at that level.
But you use the same argument for the Dolphins.
And I'm telling you, G baby, you're wrong for assuming that offense is gonna have as hard of a time as the Ravens offense.
You're wrong for assuming the opposite part too.
G baby, wait.
You're only believing in one player while I'm believing in a multitude of players. It's a dumb thing to just put all your faith into one player to assume that they could defy the odds. You believe in Odell Beckham. I'm sorry. You believe in Odell Beckham? It's false. It's completely wrong. You have Jalen Ramsey. You have Jalen Ramsey out there who's gonna be on Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers, at the end of the day, he's not a number one receiver yet. We need to come to terms with that. Now he has potential, but with Jalen Ramsey right there, they're gonna be able to contain him. They'll stack the box and contain Lamar Jackson. If you think
the Dolphins defense is good enough to contain Lamar Jackson,
yes.
Wait, come on. We have to put in perspective. Like what Trevor just said, they lost Jalen Phillips, which is that's a huge loss for them. But can I ask you something?
We're going to use the Mark Andrews injury. We got to take into account the
let me ask you this. Just stay with me. Have we not been saying all season that just the Dolphins alone always relies on Tua?
Yes.
Have we not been saying that, Doug?
To win a Super Bowl, I'm talking about beating the Ravens.
Okay,
that's winning a game.
The Ravens right now, once they lost Mark Andrews, I'm not considering them to win a Super Bowl. No, I'm not.
I don't think the Dolphins
still the second best.
All I'm saying is that just off the fact that we've known from history from Tua, he doesn't play good defense. Now I understand you don't think the Ravens are going to put up that many points. It can also be a really good ass defensive game.
They don't have.
All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, I'm going to lean on to the top defenses when they face Tua because Tua doesn't play good versus them. Even though he has Tyreek, he has Jalen Waddle, he has Mike McDaniel. We've seen it multiple times. He hasn't played good versus good defenses.
So Lamar struggling against Lamar struggling against one of the worst defenses in the Chargers means nothing to you without Mark.
Wait. Dub. Let me add to the
not being able to put a point against one of the worst defenses means absolutely nothing to you.
But Dub,
that's one game compared to a bigger sample size, though.
What do you mean sample size?
Because if they come play, Dub, I don't know the Ravens schedule, but let's say they play in 2 weeks because I know they have a bye, or 3 weeks. They play a top defense without Mark Andrews and Lamar does his thing. Then what are we talking about? Then what are we talking about? Tua has notoriously not played well against good defense for the past 2 years. This isn't just this season.
It's common sense.
The
more the pieces get away from the offense, the less likely it is for the quarterback to be able to perform at that level in that offense. It's just common sense.
But again, that's why I said this is the. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry. I really am gonna let you go.
You heard that?
I'm gonna let you go. Dub, you're right. When you lose pieces on offense, especially a piece as big as Mark Andrews, yes, it is going to be harder. This is the first game they played without Mark Andrews, and against a bad defense, no, they did not play well offensively. That's why I said, because it's that one game, if they play another top defense in a couple of weeks without Mark Andrews and they go crazy, then your point right now is null and void because there's one game against a bad defense where they looked bad, and then there's a game against a good defense where they looked
we'll
good.
have to wait and see. I'm going off of what I know now.
And G baby, and to add to that, this is my thing. When I look about the battle in the trenches, if we're talking about a potential matchup against both those teams, as much as we want to talk about the difference between Tua and Lamar Jackson, blah blah blah, Tua is a short quarterback. If you get pressure up the middle on him, then number one, that changes the subject. Number two, when we talk about the running game for the Miami Dolphins, my biggest thing on that is, yes, they have numbers, but when we look at the consistency on game to game, they're relying on big plays for their run game. And to me, when you have Roquan Smith, when you have guys in the linebacking core, when you have a defensive line that is deep, that is going to stop those long running plays, and that's going to put way too much pressure on Tua to perform at almost an elite level. He's going to have to play elite in that game to win. And to me, that's 100% why I think that the Ravens on offense don't necessarily have to play as well. Now, Dub, if they come in and they drop 30 on the Ravens, I will sit here whenever you want to and admit that you're 100% right and that I was wrong on that.
I don't need y'all to admit
it.
This is reward enough that I'm just right. I don't need any of y'all to do that.
But no. But like,
I know I'm right. I know I'm right. It's just gonna happen. It is what it is.
My last thing, and I think we can move on to another topic, is yes, the Dolphins have a counter for the Ravens, which I agree with because the Ravens.
I'm the main guy that keeps predicting shit all the
Ravens
time, bro.
personnel aren't the greatest, but just like what Michael was saying, the Ravens have a counter for the Dolphins. If they get enough pressure, and they are, I think, top 3 in sacks this year, on Tua, Tua's not good enough to handle that pressure. He doesn't escape the pocket well. He's not that athletic, and like you said, he doesn't have the arm strength to throw off platform. So Tua will struggle with this defensive line and all that pressure in his face. So they have counters for each other at the end of the day. So you can definitely
Ravens
make an argument.
don't have counters. The
I
Ravens
just said
have
the
no
counters. What are we
He
talking
just
about?
told you the counters.
The Ravens
the
have
defensive line against that O-line. That's the
No,
counter.
on offense, they have no counters for that. Nothing. They can't do shit.
So it's going to be a defensive game then.
And I'm saying the Dolphins have more counters to that defense than the Ravens.
You're totally
Tyreek Hill?
underrating the Ravens offense.
Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, A-Chain. Even though, like I said, Tua don't have to be on this guy.
Yes,
What do you
he
mean?
does. Yes,
Did we
he
not
does.
just
He's
tell?
the
Did we
Ravens.
not
He
just
has to be
explain
elite.
how? First of all, I don't think they're gonna be able to run the ball against
Me neither, bro. They
Neither
get
do I.
one big run play a game and they get 150
Now you're arguing about they can't do this and you don't think I'm saying that they have options, they have counters to combat that. If it executes and works, that's a different conversation. I'm saying they have more counters to that defense than Lamar Jackson has against the Dolphins. That's been my whole point all the time. Now, you don't believe it's going to work. That's fine. I'm saying that I believe it will work. But my main point is they have more counters to that offense compared to Lamar Jackson and that crew right there.
But
they cannot do anything against
I think the problem that I feel like, I don't want to say you're dismissing, but I don't feel like you're acknowledging as much as I think you should be. All them counters that you're saying they have don't work if the O-line can't protect and block. Doesn't matter if they can't block.
Tua's gonna have a hat.
And that's every single team.
And
in the
Teron
NFL.
Armstead, like, even though Teron Armstead's solid and stuff, he not the same. And we talk about injuries, that man stay injured all the time. And let's be real, the rest of that O-line, doo-doo.
They'll be able to beat them.
I mean, yeah,
they will be able
for
to,
sure.
but we don't know if they're
But all them counters you're talking about doesn't matter if
Yes,
that
and then
O-line can't block.
we talk about the Ravens. It doesn't matter if none of his receivers can catch. Like, it could go with them too.
What do you
I mean,
mean?
they've
Not
been better
with
since
Jalen Ramsey on him.
They've been
Bro,
better.
why? Okay, bro.
Jalen Ramsey
You acting
can't
like
guard
he gonna guard, bro. You acting like Xavier Howard's
That's what he made majority believe.
I trust Jalen Ramsey, and I trust that second to be able to contain.
So you
I don't trust him. I trust Javon Holland.
No, I don't trust Xavier Howard.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You put
I don't trust
Jalen Howard's not going to be on him.
Dude,
But you think Jalen Ramsey's gonna follow Zay Flowers to the slot all game?
No, he didn't even follow Garrett Wilson. He didn't even follow Garrett
I'm
Wilson.
saying, G baby, that they just have better pieces to match.
Dolphins can't stop.
Yes, they have better pieces, but if they don't have a scheme,
you acting like Jalen Ramsey
didn't follow.
You acting like shut up. You acting like Jalen Ramsey for the whole. You acting like for Jalen Ramsey for the whole entire season on the Rams wasn't this slot guy. It wasn't this like middle linebacker and like hybrid of a cornerback. And then in the postseason, they asked him to follow.
But he's on the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's on the Dolphins.
If he's shown you that he's been able to do it before,
but
that means he can't do
him
it.
to do it. Man, he just said he didn't even follow Garrett Wilson.
Are you? All right. So I'm gonna repeat what I said again. I'm gonna repeat what I said again, G baby. The whole entirety of the Rams season, he wasn't following like that. But when it came time for postseason time, he started following because that's what they asked him to do.
So there's
a good possibility that the same thing can happen again.
He wasn't following top receivers on the Rams.
Not in the regular season.
Dub, where's Jalen Ramsey in your top 10 right now?
I thought he was the number one man-to-man corner in the NFL at the time.
Yeah, I could have sworn he followed D Hop
on the Rams. Jalen Ramsey wasn't the number one man-to-man corner in the NFL.
The year that they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's news to me. Jalen Ramsey wasn't the number one man-to-man corner in the year they won the Super Bowl.
It was like in the postseason.
In the whole NFL, in the whole NFL,
they
weren't using him like that.
What are we arguing? Dub just said Jalen Ramsey was not the number one man-to-man corner the year
in the NFL. He's
because you're talking about at that point in time they weren't using him like that.
yeah, no,
Who else was
better?
better?
Okay,
Who
hold
else
on,
was
wait.
better?
Yeah, I do gotta understand. Y'all do gotta understand. He did play the star role, so he wasn't. He would travel when it was needed, but he was still no. He was still.
Yeah, but Dub said
Okay,
he
who
wasn't.
was-
I was
who
like,
was better than
Dub
him?
said he wasn't traveling like
That's
that.
my
If they
question.
was
yes,
playing
he
a
was.
team
Oh,
with
yeah,
some
he
buzz,
You don't know what he's talking
if he was
about.
playing in the
Yeah, he
regular
was. He
season,
was.
if he was playing a team with some randoms, okay, cool. But he followed D Hop, he followed Devontae.
He
even
followed
even
Jamar.
Hey, even if he got cooked, he followed them though. To say he wasn't following
Dude,
in the
he was
regular season
In the
stingy.
is crazy.
in the regular season, he wasn't doing it like that.
Bro, you
G-Baby.
tripping, bro.
Nah,
Like he
I'm
just
not gonna lie,
wasn't.
Dub. I'm not gonna
They
lie, Dub.
used him more as a hybrid. Like that's what he was doing.
He was still.
like this is common sense.
If there was a top receiver they played, he followed. I'm sorry.
He
Not
followed them in the
every
slot. I bet
not
you he
every
followed them in the
time.
slot.
That's not true. That is
He didn't follow
not
him in the slot?
true.
Then we can disagree.
That is
We can
not
agree to
true.
disagree. We can agree
What
to
the? What are y'all talking about?
J-Rob go, man.
Hey, if they were playing randoms, like let's say they was playing, I don't know, the Lions when nobody was there, yeah, he probably didn't follow. But
No,
if there was
that's
a top
not
star on the
true.
other side, he was following, bro.
That's not true. Like you're just
again,
lying.
we can agree. Again, we can.
No,
agree.
you're lying. It's not green. You're lying.
We can agree to.
You are literally lying.
So he didn't follow Devontae. He didn't follow
Name one
D-Hop. He
quarterback
didn't
who was
follow
better. Name
all
one
them
quarterback who was better.
all them top
And we're
guys.
talking about we're talking about guys who was following at that time. I think Jair at that time, you could sit here and argue that he was definitely like probably a better because he did.
Jair was following, but Jalen wasn't.
Okay,
Oh my
Jair was a
God.
beast.
I'm asking, is that what you
Jair
just
was-
said?
Jair was up there that year. I don't think he was better than J-Ram.
Like Ramsey wasn't following them like that. Like I don't understand what you're talking about. He wasn't the whole game. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Shadow 43% of the game.
That doesn't mean that he couldn't do it, Dub. How many guys in the league
And
right
and
now
again,
are following?
see,
every
and
single
now
guy?
this is now this
There's
is
not
this is
one
this
guy
is
in the league right now.
now this is the
No, no,
annoying
no,
part.
Baby, he shadowed
Nobody-
43% of the game.
This is the annoying part. I'm not saying
How much
that he
is that
couldn't
compared
do
to
it.
other corners?
I'm saying he just didn't do it because in the postseason he sat here and started following. So nobody's saying he can't do it. I'm saying that he wasn't doing it like
All right,
that.
but Doug, let me ask you a question. Doug, let me ask you a question. Doug, let me ask you a question. If I'm guarding somebody 43% of the game, did I follow him?
43% of the game?
If I'm shadowing somebody 43% of the game.
Which game is this?
No, I'm talking about Jalen Ramsey's season.
Of
He
shadowing
shadowed 40% of the time each game.
of who?
Any star receiver, he followed his man.
He's
He
saying
guarded
the top
receiver. He
receiver,
followed all
Jalen
of them.
Ramsey, shadowed 43% of the time. That's what he's saying. I'm not looking.
That's not a lot, though, gang.
That's not. That's
not
that
a
helps
lot if you think
that
about
helps
it.
my
It's
point.
not a lot, though, gang. If you would have
Yeah,
said
that
like
helps my point.
65
Get
or
the fuck outta
70,
here.
Yeah, if it's higher,
That,
you
that helps my
better
point. You're proving my
that
point.
was
Thank
the
you.
point. You know,
That's
that
not a
To me,
lie.
it doesn't matter. He still was the
You said,
best coverage
bro,
corner that
43?
season.
That's a lot, bro.
That's not that amount. When it comes to, bro, if you would have said
Dub.
like
What
65,
year did they win the Super Bowl? Because I need to go.
2021. Like I'm
2021.
telling you,
Oh, I
shit
looked
that's
up the wrong
just
year.
true.
I looked up the wrong
Yo.
year. I'm cooked.
So
You even
So-
looked up
so-
the wrong.
I looked up the wrong year. I'm
Dub,
cooked.
wait, Dub. That season.
Look that
though,
up, G baby.
So-
Look that up.
I still
If you-
think
if you
Jalen
have-
Ramsey
no,
was
no,
still a dog, and I still think
So-
he was one of
so-
the best corners, and especially
no,
man-to-man
yeah.
corner. He just didn't do it a lot. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
Dub. Dub, I respect your take because you came up with the guy and you explained the reasoning, and that guy was great. Now, my thing to you is, if you're in a game and you have that number one receiver up there, which guy were you taking that season? You're taking Jair,
No.
or are you?
Oh no,
taking
no, I'll
Jalen
take.
Ramsey?
Jair was crazy that year, but I'll still give it to Ramsey.
was
But
balling
both
that
top
season.
two.
He was
That's
balling that
my-
season.
That's my point, though. But
it's not crazy to
I'm
say.
not saying that
It's not
Jair
crazy to
wasn't,
take
like,
Jair
top
over Jalen, though. It's never been crazy to say that.
So
I would have taken.
So is
I would
Jair-
have taken
The
Jalen
reason
that year,
why I'm
too.
gonna take Jalen because I like Nick. I like people who can tackle, bro. I like open
Yeah,
field
me too.
tackle.
Yeah, that's why I said that's
the all-around game and the level that he was on when it comes to just man coverage, press.
J-Rob DiBiase.
J-Rob did, bro. Does anyone?
He was
you guys
hearing
want to talk
some,
about
he was
anything
hearing some
specific?
BS and he left, bro. I don't know.
Nah, I think he
evident.
was unpackaging something or something. I seen him.
He said, I don't
Packaging
know.
the BS, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Jay.
Yo, who's anybody in admin so we can read these super chats?
Oh yeah, I got you.
That's crazy. I'll see y'all in 2 hours, yo.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
see
Stay
ya.
safe, Dub.
Peace.
Yep.
From Prodigy, Black Tim Tebow only good in the fourth quarter in OT.
Wow, that's crazy. Call Jalen.
That's crazy.
I hate that
From
talk.
Prodigy
Stop it
again,
with
what
that
has
talk.
Baltimore done to deserve praise? That's a crazy statement as well.
They're 8-3.
From
They're
Drink More Water, if Rogers actually come back, is he come back?
Bro,
player of the
DeMar
year?
Hamlin got that lock.
Hey,
Bro, does DeMar Hamlin even play for real?
No,
for
but
real?
he died and he played a snap.
Look,
That's all that
look,
matters.
once I saw him get a tackle, it's cooked, bro. I know y'all don't like it, bro. He's winning comeback player of the year. He
Yeah,
got
it-
it.
Agreed.
they're not going to give it to somebody else because of what happened. And as much as like I don't like the move then, I think they're kind of overdoing this whole thing. Like it's a great thing that what happened was horrible, and I get it. But I think the NFL, as soon as he made a tackle, like Trent said, it's done.
As soon as he stepped on the field, bro.
Yeah.
No, but also to add on to that, I really don't think that. Like, are we talking about this season for what he said? Absolutely not. He how many games would he have played? There's other options besides DeMar they would have gave it to regardless. Even if he comes in.
Does NFL have most improved or no?
Nah.
No.
That would be comeback.
Usually, yeah.
I would pick Josh Dobbs. If it wasn't him, I'd pick Josh Dobbs. But
I mean, they gave it to Geno.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Geno got comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
hey, man. He shouldn't have won it, but hey, he shouldn't have. But hey, Saquon for sure should have won it.
Oh yeah,
he actually came back.
I would have said Brees.
Man, let's talk about Saquon, man. Like how he just carried them niggas, bro. He carries the worst.
He's still like top 10 rushing yards with all the bullshit.
Bro, you want to know what's crazy, bro?
That's crazy.
I really feel like he's an anomaly, bro. Like I watch other teams play with trash O lines, bro. Their O line's ass. We know their O line's ass. And he's still
it's been bad for you.
Hey, you know what's so crazy?
Trent.
You know what's so crazy? Some people will tell me that that peak Le'Veon Bell is better than Saquon.
People are higher on Le'Veon Bell because he was one of them dudes. I don't
because he took 12 seconds to cross the line of scrimmage. Absolutely.
Let's be honest.
Because he took 12 seconds to cross the line of scrimmage. Absolutely.
Dude, that O-line was lead starker. But Trent, I want to pose like this topic to you because now that we bring on Saquon and the Giants, and I don't want to sit here and like disrespect the Giants or like anything like that. But when I see like what is their direction, because
Bo Nix in the first round. That's their direction.
To me, that's horrible. That's a horrible direction because look, to me, like as a Cowboys fan, I see the same problems that the Giants have had since they won back in the day. I see an owner that just, doesn't want to give up control. He's in it too much. And you got these GMs who are being hired who, number one, some of them really aren't even like experienced enough or qualified to do those things. And number two, even if they are, they're being handicapped completely. And so my thing is about the Giants is where is their direction as a team? I think you still just got to keep investing in O-line and weapons and just hope that it works out. Hope that you can. But like, what are you going to do?
We're going to re-sign Saquon because if we would have let Saquon go, we would have traded him. So we're probably going to re-sign him back. And then it depends on what the pick we get because we keep winning games. Tommy DeVito keep winning games. We probably
don't piss me off
because
but I'm saying though, if Tommy DeVito keeps winning games, we're going to get like Malik Neighbors or something. We're going to get Malik Neighbors.
And I like that.
And I think the GM on the Giants, he said we're sticking with Daniel Jones, but we will draft a quarterback. Is what he said.
That makes zero sense.
That makes sense.
The reality is though, which is crazy because
Jaden Daniels come to New York.
No, he's not going to New York. He's coming to NOLA.
Why not?
Because Jaden Daniels is staying home.
G-Baby, what happened to the Molly
stingy baby.
He word mildly. That's out the window now. It was mildly to begin with. Yeah,
where's J-Rob?
Get him out of here.
I mean, I got it, but if we got to end this season, I will. But as far as the Giants go,
Daniels for Heisman.
They're gonna draft the Bo Nix. See, look.
There you go.
This is gonna be my prediction right now.
You trying to
No. Listen. This is my prediction right now. All right. So that way, when it happens, nobody can say I didn't say this earlier. They're gonna have a top 5, top 6, top 7 pick. In 5 to 7.
As long as we stop winning games.
Top 5.
Hey, 5 to 7. They're gonna draft Bo Nix because you know what? I don't even take it a step. Bo Nix is gonna go crazy in his bowl game because he's losing to Washington. He's gonna go crazy in his bowl game.
They're not losing to Washington.
They're gonna draft. Yeah, they are. Bo Nix is gonna be a New York Giant. He's gonna sit behind Daniel Jones because they paid him $42 million guaranteed.
Sit behind Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you heard me because this is the
wait.
This is the agenda he's trying to push. He's trying to say that
he's gonna sit behind him for a little bit.
Sit behind him.
Wait, I'm not done.
J-Rob, hold on. Wait, real quick, J-Rob. Now all of a sudden, J-Rob, Bo Nix is a top 5 prospect now.
No, not to me. But you guys aren't gonna draft a black man. The Giants are going to draft Tyrod Taylor is the first starting black quarterback for the Giants ever. You're not drafting a black. Y'all literally picked Daniel Jones over Dwayne Haskins. Y'all aren't drafting a black man.
Okay,
You're not drafting a black man as your starting quarterback.
Arguably a good pick. So I mean,
no, but I'm saying they're not drafting a black man as their quarterback. So they're going. Caleb is going to be one. Drake May's going to be two.
No peace.
And then you look at the rest of the quarterbacks in the draft class. Who's the next best white quarterback? Bo Nix. That's who they're drafting.
It's called wide receiver 2 and Malik Neighbors.
Why? Are you drafting
exactly
a quarterback?
Trent, wait. G baby.
I'd rather draft the quarterback in the second round.
Why? This is my thing about it. I'm not saying that your take doesn't like hold value as a prediction because you're right. When have they had a black quarterback? Like they would draft him. But my thing is, if they do, they're so dumb because you're not getting off of DJ's contract right now. Wait, you're not getting off of DJ's contract right now just because of like he doesn't have any value. Now, if he goes out and balls out, maybe, but like even last year, I don't think that really upped his value because everything went right for the Giants last year. I saw those games, and the biggest thing when I look at teams like that who haven't proved anything, can you go in and can you beat the Cowboys? If you can't beat the Cowboys, bro, no shots. Absolutely.
Hey, I'm not even going there. You hit the nail on the head.
Trent, not to disrespect, but I want to say this because it's funny. I was a freshman in high school. I'm a senior in college now. I was a freshman in high school the last time the New York Giants beat the Dallas Cowboys. That over anything to me is why, as a Giants fan, I would be outraged right now because that is ridiculous.
Screw that. You hit the nail on the head.
Wait.
Ding. No, wait, Trent. He hit the nail on the head. Ding. The Giants are stupid. They paid Daniel Jones.
Yeah, that was
stupid.
Look at it. I've looked
They thought. Listen, the Giants, for whatever reason, their front office
he wanted them to get
was so scared of Daniel Jones hitting the free agent market. They overpaid him.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, G baby. How does it feel? How does it feel to know that if Daniel Jones was up for $200 million last year, Trent would have told him to pay the money?
Hey, you know what's crazy? And after they paid him,
Trent, you would have said give him the $200 million. You would have said give him the $200 million, Trent.
Stop trolling me, bro.
Hey, because you
Trent, I know you.
J-Rob, you know what was Trent's argument?
There's no way you said that.
You know what was Trent's argument? Oh, what else are we gonna do? Let him walk and come back for cheaper because he's not getting that money anywhere else.
Regardless.
And he said, "Oh, well, who are you gonna get to replace Daniel Jones?" Marcus Mariota was a free agent. Tyrod Taylor was looking real nice when he got in there.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
I think Tyrod is better than
D-Baby is the king of not using small sample size, and now he here glazing Tyrod Taylor too good.
Okay,
games.
but
wait, so Daniel Jones, little one
how
season.
How many more games is Tommy DeVito winning for y'all, Trent? I like Tommy DeVito.
Bro, no.
I like
Stop it with that, J-Rob.
Let me see. I honestly think he could beat the Packers this weekend.
I think so too. Even though Jordan Love has been playing better, he's still inconsistent.
Yo, they can still this Packers game, Saints, and Rams.
Only 2 games out the 7th seed.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Giants Tommy DeVito can go on a run, man.
No, stop it.
J-Rob,
stop it. Wait.
We're only 2 games out the 7th seed. The NFC's bad.
Yeah, I'm about to indulge in
Your mindset is incorrect. Your mindset is incorrect.
Bro, I want us to lose out, but we can actually win these games. That's what
no, you're not.
Wait, Trent, you want the Giants to lose out just so y'all can draft Bo Nix in the first?
We're not drafting.
Bro, why you? Like, I don't know why.
Okay, Riddell, listen to me. Riddell, listen to me.
Riddell, y'all drafting
it's either
Bo
one or
Nix,
two
baby.
things. Wait, J-Rob, Riddell.
Bo knows, baby.
Hey, it's either one or two things, Riddell. It's either you draft Bo Nix because you're not drafting a black quarterback.
Or go get Jaden Day. Oh yeah.
No, they're not drafting a black.
They're not drafting the brother. They ain't drafting the brother.
You're sticking with Danny Pennies.
No, I don't want to stick with David.
Which one you want? Which one you want? Y'all screwed.
Honestly, bro. If I'm, hey, listen. Honestly, you know, Tommy DeVito is giving me Brock Purdy vibes. I just rock out.
Stop it! No.
Wait. Let me get off this
point. He said y'all dragging it.
Wait. I want to say something. I want to pose this question to the Giants fans right now. All right, when we look at Daniel Jones' career, and I'm looking at the stats right now. So if you guys want to say anything about his play, you can. But his rookie year, 3,000 yards, a passer rating of 87, 24-12. Actually a pretty good year. I thought that he was pretty decent. Next year, not very good. 11 touchdowns, 10 picks with less passing yards and a worse passer rating. The next year, another bad season, 2,400 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 picks. I think he was injured in that season. I'm not 100% sure. And last year, the year that everyone holds to the standard because he had a 92.5 passer rating, that I saw a lot of games because I don't personally love the Giants that much, even though I don't hate them. He had 3,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions with Brian DeBall doing an insane job as a head coach. And I will say this, the running threat is what I think the main reason why they were so successful last year. But my thing is, when you're looking at the Giants and you're looking at the fact that can Daniel Jones progress through the pocket? Do you have to just play RPOs the entire game and run the ball like 35 times a game with Saquon to get a win? And when I look at that, yes, the running ability is cool, but I just didn't. When I saw them pay him $40 million a year, I swear to God, it was like a Super Bowl win for me. It was like a Super Bowl win. I was like, let's go, man! Like we don't got to worry about the Giants no more.
We need him for 10 years, baby. Give me 10 more years.
When did you ever have to worry about the Giants?
That's on the top. That's on the top. That's not like when it comes to the coaches and everything like that. That's not on them. That's on the top. So like to me, that's what I'm saying. There's no direction. The Giants haven't had direction since they had Eli back in like 2007 in a completely different style of football, and they want to build the same type of teams. And I've given the Cowboys flack for that too.
You Giants fans honestly seem cooked right now, if you ask me.
Bro, it's a conspiracy theory because there's no way the Commanders were turning the ball over as much as they were, and then the Patriots were doing the exact.
It's called the division rivalry.
Turning the ball over. I'm like, bro,
it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
I don't know why.
Illuminati.
Hold on. This draft is going to help a lot because we also did fleece the Seahawks badly. They're about to lose out. We're probably going to get basically another first round pick in that second rounder. So we're gonna get pieces, bro.
Bo Nix and Joe O.
I don't know why you think Bo Nix is going top 10. He's not.
Because y'all are stupid. That's why. And you're not drafting a black quarterback.
Or JJ McCarthy. I definitely think you're taking JJ McCarthy or
I would take a JJ McCarthy.
Because they're not taking a black one. They're not.
I'll take JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy's nice though.
Trent, like if we're being honest, like from what we've seen from this Giants team, like the defense has been playing phenomenal.
Yeah, Bobby O'Carroll.
We could short.
Tommy DeVito is Brock Purdy, bro.
Stop. I'm not talking about
My thing is the weapons.
Even the weapons. Jalen Hyatt. Yeah, Jalen Hyatt.
He gets
Tommy DeVito.
No. He's getting better. Really good, I don't want to.
Come on, Tommy DeVito. 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I like it, bro.
Yo, J-Rob, they can't tell me they're not going to win next week. You're giving Tommy DeVito prep time? You're giving him prep time?
Wait, Lonnie.
If we had a quarterback,
y'all have a quarterback, Riddell. Y'all have a quarterback, bro.
Wait. Because I know for a fact
we would be better than the Cowboys. I swear to God,
y'all have a quarterback. I'm telling you, you have a quarterback.
Wait, Riddell.
I'm not trolling.
To be top 10.
You are truly
better than that.
I don't know why Trent said that.
Yo, DeVito. Listen, DeVito. Hold on. DeVito has played in 5 games. 1 game was a rain game, crazy rain game. So we already know how that went. 7 touchdowns, 3 picks, a 92 passer rating, 62.9% from the field.
J-Rob, let me say something.
Wait, hold on. Come on.
Sounds like this could be another Brock Purdy type of vibe on the way.
How many touchdowns? Wait, J-Rob, how many touchdowns came from that Commanders game?
Hey, Trent.
How many touchdowns come from that Commanders game? Because like what I said,
2 of them for sure.
I said, like I said, death taxes, and we always beat the Commanders. Which I said, G baby, we was going to.
You said that. You did say that.
Facts. It's the same.
Oh wait, is Footy on after us? Is Footy on after this? I think it is. Hold on.
No,
my thing is
chill, and then gridirons for today.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're on at 5. All right, yeah.
And also, and wait, what's the name? Let's say this real quick. Yo, Da Vinci, don't ever have me talking about we drafted Sam Hartman. If we draft Sam Hartman, I'm becoming a free agent.
No, and go to Houston.
Wait.
You should just go to Houston.
You just go to Houston.
You should just do what I did.
I'm not you though. I'm not you. I bleed.
Wait.
I'm not you. I'm not you.
Trent,
Yo,
it's just
let
like I told you, brother.
try to go for a
Trent,
while.
it's just like I told you, brother.
Let's go.
You
Let you
bleed
do it.
this out of obligation. Out of
It doesn't matter,
obligation, sir.
Now watch this though, because this won't happen. This won't happen, J-Rob. I'm telling you this right now. I'm just saying the whole season. When the Giants play the Saints, that will be officially the game G-Baby moves to Duval for the official zone.
Hey, you know what? He's saying that, J-Rob, but he took the bet off. He
right.
canceled the bet. He canceled the bet.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I'm. Wait. Time out. Wait, hold on, y'all. Wait. You know what I didn't do today? You know what I didn't do? I didn't read any super chats.
I read those. I didn't see that one, but
okay, you read them good. Prodigy, Black Tim
Yeah,
Tebow.
Jalen Hurts.
That was crazy. Respectful.
What does Baltimore done to deserve praise? They just win. If Rodgers actually comes back, is he comeback player of the year? Nah, Jigmore. It's
absolutely not.
DeMar Hamlin has made a tackle in the NFL. It is a miracle that he's playing football. So we're going there. What's the last thing I wanted to say? I ain't gonna lie, I should get Spencer Rattler, honestly.
Hell no.
He's half black.
Wait.
If he got any type of nigga in his bones, J-Rob,
Stop.
they're not.
On those side train, I should get Justin Fields.
Wait.
Hell no. Why would they love a darker Daniel Jones?
Wait.
No.
Wait, you guys are so sick.
I just want a normal quarterback, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And the Giants are going to draft a normal white one, not a normal white.
Wait. So my thing is, no. My thing is,
last point though, because we got to slide.
Yeah. I'm done. 15 seconds. Jalen Hyatt, yes, he's gone better, but to me, that is an absolute travesty that whoever is making the decision on the Giants decided to start the season with that receiving core. You did not give Daniel Jones no help, and that's why I asked this question. Did you guys really expect them to be better than they were last year? And that's all I have.
He's doo-doo.
Real quick, though,
he doo-doo.